Alrighty, we are live. Hello, folks. How we doing?
Hello. Doing good?
Terrible.
Hello. Doing good?
No.
Terrible. That's a good start. All right. Well, that's good to hear. We are live with some Dungeons and Dragons tonight. We are hopping into, I think, episode 7 of the Descent into Avernus campaign tonight, which is going to be some good fun. Finally tying up some loose ends with the Dungeon of the Dead 3, which you guys have been in for like pretty much nearly 3 episodes now. Been a long dungeon to get through, so
Yeah, it's a big dungeon, man.
interesting to see where things.
Where did you find it?
Just online.
The biggest
Tonight
dungeon.
is going to be, I hope, an interesting night for you guys. I've been riding my ass off for like 2 weeks, 3, 4 weeks possibly. Just creating some of my own content, some mentor content for you guys. So hopefully it's interesting, hopefully it's fun. Oh god, okay, turn Dugan down. Second.
So we can hear your mic hitting everything.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Yeah, I was trying to get said, like if I can get it better. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if it's better now.
Now I
it's
can
alright, yeah, it's,
put you down. It's I can put you down to normal now. All good.
it sounds weird. I can put you down.
Yes, I'm gonna put you down.
That was the intention. Yes.
Of course.
So just as a little disclaimer for anyone that is going to be watching on YouTube, I've never had to do this before. Tonight's content might get a little dark and graphic in some way. It's probably not too bad, but I'm just going to shove this little disclaimer in here anyway. So if you are watching and you're under 18, just make sure you're watching with supervision from an adult. Otherwise, I guess your discretion is advised. But just as a little disclaimer, which is weird to say. But anyway, let's
If
get
you're
started.
under 5, stop fucking watching.
Fair enough. Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
go play GTA 5 like kids do.
Yeah, what the hell?
Anyway, before she decides to say extremely abruptly, so yeah, just as a little disclaimer, if you're watching, you're under 18, you feel a little uncomfortable, just stop watching. Otherwise, watch with an adult supervision. But regardless, let's jump into things. Let's get started. Let's do a little catch up, see what you guys have been up to, and then we'll do a recap on what happened last session. Yeah, should be good fun.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to start with Morian. Morian
God.
is him.
His Majesty.
Well, you
All the
know, for the
adjectives.
purposes of catching up, I'm, you know, still me and not Morian, so not a he.
Well, I'm just getting into character already. There you go.
God, what did I do? Not much. Mostly, as always, work. I don't have to see the trainee anymore. Guys, I did it.
Oof.
I survived.
You're tired?
Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy you don't even know. It's like that
I'm
kid's
so
just
happy.
I'm so happy. Nah, he was an actual asshat. Like, Jesus. But it's over. No longer have to deal with him. And I got cake, so you know, last week was a success.
It's a win-win situation.
And I pretty much didn't do anything else. Work, getting angry at the trainee, and having some cake. That was it. That was the week.
It's some sort of
That's all I
promotion.
got.
So get rid of an employee and get a cake for that.
So I wish I could get rid of him, but because he's a trainee, he's like super protected. No one can do anything to him. No one can like kick him out. Because he's like 15 or something.
So did you take our advice from last time? To frame him?
I almost got someone to drive him over with a forklift.
Into anything.
Okay. Your discretion advice.
And you guys wonder why I shoved in a disclaimer today. It's not the content they need to worry about.
Yeah. One cool thing I did do though was I finally managed to find a course for sign language, and me and a friend of mine, we signed up.
Nice.
Finally gonna be able to learn sign language, which is something I've been wanting to do for years, and it's surprisingly difficult to actually learn it.
Imagine using it like later on for D&D as like thieves count.
Absolutely, that may or may not be part of the. That's not the reason, but I like the idea. It was my master plan all along.
Good.
Nice. Nice. I like it. Thinking outside of the box. Zuxta says, please, I've been sick for 18 days and it's the first day I feel actually good again, and he wants cake, which I denied him of.
Yeah, no, I already ate the cake. There's no cake left, and it was actually a lie.
Sorry, buddy. I'm just saving you from future pain, alright? Just understand.
Gotta understand, man.
Oh god, I just realized Dugan and Volko are in the wrong boxes. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
let's go with Dugan, who's at the bottom left there, who is not Volkadav, but
Okay.
one-man
Hold in.
production team, man,
So-
alright? Oh, I can't hear you at all now, man.
The voice activation, I put it so high.
There we go.
Alright. Classic.
Well, the holiday ended, so I'm back to work. It's been going well. I bought some math trucks. Did I say that?
Some what?
Math or math?
Drugs? What?
Mathematics trucks. I don't know.
Oh,
Ah,
right.
That's so cool.
Nice.
Oh, it has
That's what it's
souls.
called.
Oh, that is dope.
That is very nice,
Ah.
guys.
Shiny racks.
Necromancy
Actually,
style.
I gotta.
So
butcher them?
fancy.
What?
Yes.
Fucking Zuxta.
Is it full of dice?
Well, it has like 8 sets now, I think, and new sets. Still in packet.
Nice, man.
And
He dies.
I am actually looking for a headset, to be honest, but I'm not sure about the model.
Okay.
I don't know. I just can't pick. I guess there's so many, and
The one me and Andy has is good. I can't remember the name though. Is it Black Adder, Andy?
I think so. I think I might have the box for it somewhere.
It's a little
still.
expensive, but quality-wise, it's really nice. I think the mic is actually pretty decent on it as well.
yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking for. The mic.
Yeah, I think it was a Razer Black Adder.
That
Look at the
sounds
box,
right.
but it's in my cover.
No.
It's like a V2.
Yeah, V2 or something like that.
Black
I'll send-
Shark.
No, Black Adder.
It could be
I'll-
Black Shark.
Could be. I'll send you the. I'll check out my box after stream and I'll
Alright,
send you.
that could be cool. I could, you know.
I'll send you a DM.
This stream is not sponsored by Razer.
Yet.
Well, so yeah, it's been a shopping week for me.
You heard it, Razer. Sponsor us.
Yeah.
And we can get
Sponsor
all the
us,
cool
goddammit.
things. New mics, new headsets. That'd be great.
Race is overrated. Yeah, I said it.
We need promo codes. Please.
Sponsorship
No.
cancelled. It's over. Dreams.
It's over. Sponsorship's gone like everything. Literally. In that one sentence. Man, I need to put a sensor on you, I think. Just like insta mute on my like fucking stream deck. Razor's
A dedicated mute scarab button.
yeah. Well, we're definitely not getting you to do promotions, that's for sure.
Razer.
You're certainly not any Sam Regal right now.
Overrated.
Sorry, Dugan, did
Please
you say
sponsor
anything
us.
else?
No, that's about it.
Alright. Sixta says, damn, she just keeps saying the darnest things. Okay. Volko, let's keep things rolling. What have you been up to?
No, I didn't have any like exciting days this week, but today was one of the most. what's the word? Productive days. I had to visit my work for an hour to finish up some small stuff, and I decided to take my sister along with me so that she can check out the lab, figure out how it all works and everything, to expand her like knowledge of the world, sort of. And I also took my camera with me, saying that hey, I wanna use this camera to take photos of the flowers if we'll happen to find any. And she asked me like, where was I planning to find them? And I was like, well, you know, on our way home, if you're lucky, we'll find some. And my sister says, you know what, actually, let's go to Bunnings. And I was like, oh yeah, it's a hardware store, but dedicated like garden
Hundreds of
section.
flowers, yeah.
Yes.
Botanic gardens.
And me and my sister decided to go there. We just walked in with my camera ready and everything. Like the workers over there were seeing us. How we took photos, but just didn't care. We just enjoyed the moment. Took a bunch of photos.
Hell yeah.
I just finished sorting out like the best photos from the rest, and yeah, I'm happy with the results today.
Good man.
Today was a good day.
Oh yeah, I like to hear it. All right, Stan, Stone Cold Stan Alston, what have you been doing?
Howdy. Rushing me a rattlesnake. That's
Cream
right.
of the crop.
Cream of the crop. The cream will rise to the top. Yeah, not been up to too much. I've been continuing the Crusader Kings and the Enshrouded Conquest, which is going well. Made a one-handed build, which I've talked about to you, Shadows, which I think is top notch. Fuck magic, fuck archery. I want to hit shit. And Crusader Kings is always a mess, so not much to update there. But other than that, I've been collecting these from Coles. You seen this? They got Pokemon things, man.
Pokemon cards.
They're not Pokemon cards, they're little like card things that you assemble.
The things you give to
Pokemon
your
builds.
children.
Yeah, that's right. I talk shit about the people who got these for Harry Potter and for whatever the other thing was. As soon as it's Pokemon, I change my tune completely.
I can understand that. I can understand that. No judgment
How many
here,
you've
man.
collected?
It's my kryptonite, what can I say?
Dude, your kryptonite is fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, man.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. I have those. I might even have those here, I'm not sure.
All I'm saying is I remember being able to sit outside this guy's house when we were like kids and he would live next door to me and we would be sitting there playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards out the front of his house.
That's right. That's right. Playing Uno, playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Couldn't
Way
play
back.
Pokemon because we didn't understand how.
Oh,
we really did. I think we tried like once and we were like, fuck this.
I just ended up throwing cards on the table. I choose you, attack. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing with my time, building those things. Oh, also the tomatoes are finally coming through.
oh, nice.
Unfortunately, the dwarf species did not make it.
Oh,
I mean, they are small.
So I switched over to the Italians. I got Romas. So I've got 2 nice big Romas so far, and the
Nice.
rest should be coming in towards the end of Feb.
Hell yeah,
Gonna
man.
have some toasties. Hell yeah.
Well, like, here's some success.
The smell of success.
profit.
Unwashed
journey.
vegetables.
Smell of success and taste of profit.
No profit. No profit.
Tomato perfume coming by
It takes
February.
so much time. I've lost value on this plant.
A classic. I actually showed Scaraba the video of the cream of the crop. What was it, yesterday?
Yeah.
And she was very disturbed.
How can you be disturbed?
Yeah, I'm just. I have nightmares now.
It's the greatest of all time. The heavyweight champ. Macho Man. That's a Hulk Hogan pose. What do
I
you
know. I don't know his poses, man. I'm just doing a wrestling pose, right? Let me
I
be.
don't think he has a pose. He just has, oh yeah.
Pretty much.
His normal stance is a pose.
He's always ready.
Cheap posing. All right. Cool.
Dominance.
Let's get stuck into the game then. Let's start with some recapping of last session, which was a couple of weeks ago. Who wants to take the reins? Anyone? Anyone remember? Anyone at all?
I forgot.
All
Let me
right.
see if I got notes.
Yes, you won't take the reins.
I completely forgot to check.
I know there's one person here who has a good selection of notes with her journal.
What, me?
They are color coded.
I said her, and you said, yeah, me.
I didn't hear her, sorry.
Who, me?
Missions under the table, D&D after dark.
Oh my god.
Aging plus only.
Disclaimer's already down, man. Disclaimer's already down. Anyone?
Nope.
Well, I remember beer fountain, and that's about it.
Oh,
I
yay.
don't remember anything after that. I'm not quite sure why.
So essentially you guys started off, I'll just take it then. You guys started off
Alright.
in the torture room, from where you left off the session prior, because Dugan, you had heard what was the sound of wood hitting the stone floor, and then footsteps essentially vacating away from your location. You guys ended up, investigating the torture room, finding out that one of the tortured people that were hanging on I think the west and south walls, one of them was alive, which was a tiefling female. You guys helped her down. She was still unconscious. You guys had left her there. I'm fairly sure you bound her up, just in
Yep.
case, because this whole place
Tied
has
her up
been...
because no one trusted her
Yeah.
for some reason.
In which you guys decided to leave that room and investigate further down the one hall leading to the end of what was the Dead 3 dungeon, or what you thought was the Dead 3 dungeon, to what was like a T-junction into what led to 3 doors. Volko decided to try and listen on one of the doors, in which he heard sobbing. And that was the decision there to decide to check that room out, in which Volko, you found what was a catacomb, or a sarcophagus, not a catacomb.
Sarcophagus, yeah.
Sarcophagus filled with blood to the brim, to the point of it overflowing, and inside was what seemed like a hysterical woman, somewhat traumatized in her makeup. And yeah, you guys try to calm her down, get a sense of what was going on, who she was. And about by that time where you started getting a little bit of info, Morian had been surprised by what was a group of cultists slamming through one of the opposite doors to the room that you guys are currently investigating, and surprising you, as well as the hysterical woman dropping what was a guise, from being an elderly woman into being one of the cultists. So we went into a bit of a combat with Steve, Pete, John, etc., in which you guys did pretty well in deterring these guys. And Maureen got knocked out pretty quickly, pretty swiftly, and
Just
ended
went
up
down.
unconsciously dreaming of herself on a beach, drinking pina coladas out of coconuts. For a while, of course.
Pina coladas.
And yeah, you guys quickly dispatched of the remaining cultists and were able to investigate the remainder of those 3 rooms to what was kind of like a dead end. You had to rest up everything else, and you ended up going back to what was the cultist, not the cultist, the the tiefling woman who was unconscious, who now had come to being conscious within the interrogation room. You had found out that she was from the lower city. She didn't remember too much from how she got here, why she was here. She remembered they were asking about security information, about her family, and also about the other man that was dead on the opposite wall. But she did end up giving you guys a nice little bit of detail which was that she heard what sounded like stone rubbing on stone down the hallway from which you guys had already passed. So you guys decided to go and investigate and found what was a hidden door that led to another part of the Dead 3 Cultist dungeon, and found a pretty dark hallway that led to a few different spaces, one of which had a bunch of skeletons in it. I think Dugan, you got knocked out, and Morian decided to get drunk after that little hysterical battle. So I'm pretty sure you are still intoxicated and probably will be for the next hour.
Yep, still drunk.
You guys ended up finding what was Mortlock Phantom Paw fighting a cultist, in which it looked like he was on the losing end. But at that time, you guys were unsure, of course, and decided to, I wouldn't even say approach with caution. It was more, well, actually, no, you guys did approach with caution. It was more at the get-go because Morian was drunk and deciding that he would just basically wave the Flaming Fist title around. He was a little on edge, you guys were a little on edge, and eventually things calmed down a little bit. There was a lot of accusations and things thrown around and commands from some people. But yeah, things calmed down, and eventually you guys got what was a fair amount of information from Mortlock explaining how he had been essentially running the Dead 3 cultists. His mother had sent him here to run the Dead 3 cultists to disrupt and make the Flaming Fist seem as if they were incompetent and unable to do their job. You found out that the older, Duke Ravengard had been sent to Elturel, I'm fairly sure, by her. No, it wasn't by her, it was by someone else. And essentially, they were the cause of why, the Duke was set there, and it was a means of procuring, yeah, it was by her, procuring her own seat in the council of, Baldurs Gate, essentially. Mortlock gave you location of some treasure nearby, and also told you that if you wish to dispose of his brother, that, he would be very happy if you did so. Anything else? I think I might be missing some information there. I don't have my notes up.
Oh, besides the loot, nothing else. We were about to meet the Gesso, right? Gazo?
Gazo?
I have the notes. Where is it? Baz. Sorry, Baz.
All right, hang on. Let me get my notes up. I don't know where
And
you
the
get Vaz
big
from.
dude, the big dude was fighting the cultist, and his name was Vaz.
Ah, yes. So yeah, after those two were fighting, I think Vaz ended up scurrying away. You guys seen him go to the north of the dungeon, but he definitely fled out of sight. I think that's pretty much it, though. Anyone else got any fillers? Anything I missed?
No, I think that's it.
Something about Amric Vandenpoor giving payments at the Low Lantern Tavern.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
That's a place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mortlock wants us to murder Amric.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then he
essentially
told us
what
about-
happened is his brothers, Mortlock's brothers, found out that they didn't need his brother. They had always despised his brother. His mom never really favored Mortlock either. And essentially they sent cultists to assassinate Mortlock. And by that time, obviously Mortlock was like, fuck these guys. I'm not gonna, do that, and decided to side with you guys, even though you're new faces, and just decided to tell you everything that he knew. And yeah, then left, and hopefully left town safely. Who knows? But that's pretty much where we're at. So let's get stuck into today's session. You guys are currently in the room in which you had found Mortlock. You guys found the 4 chests filled with a bunch of treasure, which I think equals up to about 675 gold. You guys do need to figure out how you want to obviously distribute that amongst yourselves, but also how you're going to carry it out of here. It's about 185 pounds, so I don't know if you guys want to split that up equally, so you're just carrying equally how much you want to do. And then, yeah, you guys are currently just standing in a dark chamber. There seems to be what was where Vaz vacated towards in the north there. And there's also another staircase to your right, just a small staircase, Volko.
All right, it's just a okay. We don't see the dungeon though. All right,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
just me.
Here we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Quick question.
Dungeon.
Yeah.
Can I grab the bronze crown with the like chromatic dragon head and just put it on?
Yeah, absolutely.
If I didn't look at it.
Yeah, you put it on. It seems a little bigger and it's a little hard to actually fit over your horns. But luckily your horns are kind of small at the moment. You know, they don't like kind of impede out to the sides or anything. But
Wow, what are you saying about my horns?
I'm saying exactly what I said about your horns. You know, you squeeze it just over it. It actually gets a little tight when it brushes past your horns, but it's snug. You know, it's not too bad.
That's how you get cursed.
I'm the king now.
Nothing happens.
are
Bow
you doing?
down, mortals.
What are you doing, Morian? Put it down. We got business to do.
Yes, let's go do business. Go forth, my minions.
Or
Bulk
it's
is gonna-
scale rock.
Prepare.
I was going to his head.
Bulk is just gonna keep going north with the short sword prepared.
All right. So you're
Is it
just
possible-
holding something like readying your short sword just in case.
Yeah, would it be possible to like hold an action while in motion?
Yeah, you can ready an action like if you feel you know something's gonna be in the next room or jump out at you or something like that. You can certainly ready an action.
Well, just to be fair, I would like to hold an action, a dodge action.
Yeah,
In
that
case-
should be fine. Yeah,
In case if I like move here and something will
you're
attack me.
approaching cautiously, is what you're telling me. That's
Yes.
fine. All right.
It's just
Yeah.
that
I will probably hold my arrow.
All right. Holding arrows, Stan and Martin, what are you guys doing?
Complaining that the game is still paused. I'm not gonna hold
Sorry.
anything special.
I have a question
see a
before
chest.
I commit to an action. Are we like totally aware that the Vals guys escaped, or
You seen him run
I
north?
mean, we saw him run
as
away.
far as I'm pretty sure Morlock even told you that there was no other exits that way. From
Yes,
what I recall.
exactly.
okay? I am going to prepare an attack because I'm on the hunt.
Wow.
Keep moving north with the boys.
All right. All right. So what's the marching order here? Who's going in first and who is, you know, show me your marching order and let's go from here.
I will go first.
All right.
I'll go wherever. I'm good.
Sure.
I'll hang back a bit.
I mean,
Big AC.
yeah, sure, all right. I'll let you pass.
There is a treasure chest over there. Just saying.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's a goat as well.
Priorities, man.
Go ahead.
Okay,
leader.
so what's the marching order? Stan, Volko, who's
going.
third? I need Morian.
Third.
Okay. Dugan's in the back. All right, Stan. So as you start to approach what was a very small walkway into the north room, you see what is burned torch stubs that litter the floor of this entire hall. The western end is occupied by 3 6-foot-tall painted wooden statues, and each statue stands atop a 2-foot-high block of red stone, making it look taller and foreboding. In between those 3 statues, you see what is Buzz. He's currently standing there. He's got his hood up. He has his daggers at his side. He stands there and he looks up straight to you as you walk in. Ah, well. Here's I've found my new toy to play with.
Bring it on, punk.
Make my day.
I'm just gonna hoist it ready to go.
Alright. Now we can either do this one way or the other. I can leave you here on the floor, or you can let me leave. Which is it?
Is it a cultist? Kill the cultist.
What?
I hear you've made a little partnership with my friend Mortlock. Bit of a brute, isn't he?
How powerful does this guy look? Is he like... Does he look...
Give me
like
an
capable of doing
insight.
some shit?
Give me an insight.
There we go.
Also, we're rolling for 3D die now, so
Ooh.
new feature. Hopefully you guys like it. I think it's gonna be cool. From what you guys can tell, or from what you can tell, Sten, after seeing Mortlock, and you know, Mortlock seemed like huge, but he also seemed somewhat exhausted from when you approached him last. He didn't have the means to approach you guys from a state of combat, probably because he knew he would have lost. Now, knowing Volker, you knowing that he was fighting Vaz, and remembering that he was pretty much not getting his hits off, but Vaz was getting a lot of cuts on this guy. Stan, you can see this guy looks pretty healthy. He looks pretty confident.
This one's nimble.
He is a brutish guy. What's your offer, buddy?
The offer is your life.
Can I, like, slowly make my way closer to him as we talk? Can I attempt to?
You can, but it's going to be met with contrition. Is that the word? It's not going to be met kindly with. He's not going to like it. Now, I know of your little deal between Mortlock. I know what he's told you. Personally, I don't really care. I've been paid to kill the man, and I hope to see that through so that I myself can get paid. Now, either you move out of the way and let me do my job, or I deal with you too. He's like currently starting to pace, keeping his eye, and like Volker, you've come to the doorway now. He looks a little over you as well, but he seems very on edge. He seems very much like he's keeping his senses very acute right now.
It's gonna stand next to Stan.
Oh. Just gonna silently whisper to Volko. What do we do?
I tell you what you do. You let me leave. Things seem to echo in here.
I don't wanna.
Well, you see,
Is that your
in this
final
situation-
answer? I'm giving you one chance. And one chance only. My time is precious. And I wish to leave.
look
Can
at
I
Stan.
attempt to deceive him?
Yeah, give me an argument in which you want to deceive him, but also give me a roll.
Okay. I would like to try and deceive him into thinking that there's something behind him.
Sure. I'm gonna say give it to be a disadvantage if that's your argument, because he's been in here and he knows what's around.
That's totally fine.
They have a gun pointed at Morian.
Oh my god, what's that?
Haha, hoo-hoo. Do you really think I'm going to keep my eyes off you to look at the wall behind me?
Just gonna.
And if you're going
Look
to
at the
start
party.
playing games... Stan, he starts to look at you with a very dead stare.
I'm reaching for my hand axe.
You don't seem to be in a situation to make offers, my friend.
Trust me. I gave you a choice. And now it's over. Stan, give me a DC Wisdom saving throw.
No.
As he's intently gazing into your eyes as you start to feel your whole body just lock up. Ooh. Stan, you immediately, your body just goes into lock. You are just staring at him. You can't move. You can't do anything. I'm going to ask everyone.
Okay, good.
What were you going to say, Murray?
Sorry. I was saying, do you see him cast a spell? Like, do you know what it says?
I don't think it's actually a spell. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So let's get everyone into initiative as things have concluded. This guy does not want to mess around.
Ooh.
Also, you can customize your dice, by the way. Let's get some music.
These are pay to win dice.
I'm immediately
Pay to win dice. Oof. Oh, wait, sorry.
Is it dice so nice?
So
Yeah. It is.
you're stunned until the end of your next turn. Yes, it is dice so nice. All right. So, Dugan, you've just seen Stan just like lock up in place, and the guy looks like he's just taken a posture in which he is ready to just do what he can to stop and get you guys out of his way.
I was already on the verge of, attacking him, so I'm kind of ready.
Yeah, all right. You guys were ready, so if you want to get a quick reaction off to what you guys had already. I would say that everyone else could probably do that if they see Stan, because you guys did have stuff at the ready.
Okay, I'll throw a dagger then.
But he's not going to be surprised. That certainly hits, Dugan. Roll me some damage.
Yes.
Ooh, damn, very nice. As your dagger flies quickly straight into like his shoulder blade, sinks in your arrow, sorry. That does not hit Volko. As you throw it, just hits the statue behind him.
It's dark in there.
Anything else? Oh wait, you can only throw one. That's never mind. Because it's not your turn. Morian, were you gonna do anything?
I had nothing prepared.
Nothing prepared? All right.
Yeah.
Dugan, you can technically get another attack off anyway, because that was like your thing you were holding prior to combat.
Okay, that's good.
What is the range on the longbow as well?
That's pretty long, like I think 600.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the. Oh no, it's only disadvantage in the 600 range, isn't it? Yeah, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
That hits as well. Yeah, roll me some damage. All right. Your other arrow immediately like hits him. It kind of just like flies straight past, like kind of scathing his like the side of his hip, and just like cuts into him, but it doesn't pierce into him.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna be in this corner.
All right. So straight away, looking at you guys, I'm gonna look at one thing right here. Yeah, he's not stupid. Ooh, okay, that's good. Oh my god, okay. And can I only use this? Oh, that's big. Alright, so he runs up to you straight away, Volko.
Yes.
And he is going to do 2 dagger attacks.
Double tap.
Does that hit?
It's hidden for me.
Oh, sorry. I'm rolling to myself.
I have AC 13.
Yeah,
14, sorry, 14.
He hit for 14. So both hits. The second one does not hit, unfortunately. So 1 hit, which is going to be 8 damage.
Yeah.
And then he is going to look you straight in the eye. Give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Come on. No, I'm just too shocked from the wound to pay
Very
attention to him.
nice. Yeah, he's just a little distracted by so many people around him, and your gaze just meets him with like a undenying resolve.
Does my health bar should drop automatically? Because it didn't.
For the damage,
Yeah.
you've got to reduce that
No,
yourself.
I think you still have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so Volker.
What goes around comes around. Gonna attack him twice. First with short sword and second with feather blade, dagger offhand. I don't get any sneak attacks. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. Gonna be that. Is that it?
That
18?
hits. Absolutely. Your dagger just sinks right into his stomach.
Oh, that's only short sword.
Oh, short sword, sorry. I'm
That's
reading
gonna be
things wrong.
offhand, so without proficiency.
Without the ability modifier, yeah. You still have proficiency in the ability modifier for the attack.
sorry.
You just
It's
don't
gonna
get the
be-
damage from the ability modifier. So
gonna
that
be 11 then.
does not hit though with the offhand. So yeah, you just sink your short sword in. You go to grab him, grab your dagger, and like sink it into his neck, but he just deflects it with his dagger in his hand. And you're currently just in like a little bit of a grapple with each other, like a bind.
Yeah. A little help. Moran, shoot.
Lauren, you are drunk and in combat.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. I'm living my life. I'm gonna hex him.
All right. What are you?
I'm
giving
not
him
hexing him
disadvantage?
actually. Never mind, I'm not hexing him.
All right.
I'm just gonna throw a magic pebble in his face.
Right. You have disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah. I figured.
That still hits. The neon dice. How was that even a 7? Whatever that was. Oh, it would have been a 2, right?
It's a 2 plus 5.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Your pebble just basically smacks him on the side of the head. He's in a bind. He just looks at you.
Shit.
Oh! Kind of just growls at you, a little frustrated.
Sorry.
All good.
Alright. Yep.
Anything else you want to move?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stumble back there.
All right.
Oh, no, apparently.
Stan, that's your turn. If you don't come out of the stun until the end of your turn.
Do you
Dugan.
mean I'm out now?
Yeah, so you're currently out.
Go.
Yes, I will probably move over to.
Maybe you can
Just-
trade places with each other as well. If you want to move
No, I'm
further.
just gonna stand in front of.
All right.
And
Nice. That hits. Just hits.
Oh, nice.
All right. Your arrow just basically passes like over Volko's shoulder, in between both of his arms, where they're in this this grip with each other, and it just sinks into his chest. Oh shit.
that's good.
Nope. The minus did not work. All right. Yeah, he's looking pretty wounded now. He's got a couple arrows in, a couple of dagger marks on him. He's looking, he's still pretty confident that he can get out of here, but he's not looking as good as he was when you first came in.
When I'm done with you, you're gonna look like a quillback.
Say that to me when you're lying on the floor. Okay.
Okay, don't gonna fight me.
So he's gonna go straight for you again, Volker, right in his sight.
Yeah.
You also, if this hits,
That
I
does
believe
hit.
it does. That hits. You are vulnerable, so you take double whatever that damage was. Instantly down. Okay. How much did you have? Yeah, you're down.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm not dead.
Yeah, no, you were just unconscious. And then he's going to come over to you, Sten, and he's going to go again.
Bring it on.
You're also vulnerable. Ooh, does not hit. But he looks you straight in the eye. Once again, you just feel that piercing gaze pierce into your eye, but then straight into your mind, and you just seize up. Ooh, shit. And you just fail as you are stunned again. And he starts just...
Can I just get out the word, save me?
Making his way to Dugan.
No.
Well, you seem to be the one who's tough around here, eh? Ranger? Volko, give me a death saving throw.
I'm at death's door.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. One success. Morian. Volko just fallen unconscious. Stan locking up again. Morian, it's a multi-attack feature. Clarify.
Oh, he can use that as his multi-attack?
He can use
as part of his multi-attack?
2 attacks with a dagger and the stunning gaze. It's a little ridiculous, yes.
What the fuck? Okay.
I know. I'll double check in case I misread it, but yeah.
That's broken.
It is.
Well, you know, he's scary, so I would like to pebble him in the face again, please.
All right. That does not hit. Your pebble just flies wide, hits one of the statues as you see it like wobble a little bit, and then just like stop.
All right.
Sorry, keep going.
And then I will bravely run away.
All right.
Run away.
Stan, you are no longer stunned. Dugan, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I will pick out my blades since he got close.
All right.
Oosh.
That hits, yeah, absolutely. Okay, that is some nice damage. Very nice. The second one does not hit, unfortunately.
Then I'll move over to this side. Can like struggle through and block the door.
All right, sure. He is going to run straight over to you. He's going to run his dagger right into you. Ooh, that was so close to a 1. I'm fairly sure you're only at 1 anyway, so you're going to full unconscious regardless of what I roll. So you are unconscious. And then he's going to shove a dagger straight into Sten. Oh! Sten, you are vulnerable, and the way what I'm saying that is because of this.
Okay.
So any damage from this is doubled.
All right.
So 22 damage, which you're unconscious. I forgot to say as well, he's not actually, he's not trying to kill you guys. He's just knocking you guys unconscious. So I should have mentioned that earlier. That was my intent for doing this, and I just forgot.
Okay.
So
Why
he's
am I
doing
doing death saving throws?
I just forgot. So don't worry about your death saving throws. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. He looks at you more and is like, "Hey, what do you want to do here? Huh? You can leave, help your friends, let me go, or you can end up like them."
I'm pretty sure he's free to leave.
Well, you know, it's not my turn. So I'm just gonna...
He's conversing with you right now. Like, if you want to respond, you can respond.
Well,
I'm giving you a
preferably,
choice.
I'd like to not die.
Well, then step aside.
Yep. Okay.
You step aside.
Yep. I just like put my hands out, just.
He basically sheathes his dagger, and as he's walking past you,
I burp.
and as you burp, he looks you straight in the
Damn
eye.
it! Do I have advantage on saves as well, or just
You
ability checks?
It's disadvantage on ability checks, so it doesn't count here. So you just got a normal roll.
Cool. Dope.
he like looks at you, gives you the look, and you just look at him like, what? He's like,
What?
God's sakes, and just like basically is finishing sheathing his daggers and just like walks out. He just casually walks out. So we'll get rid of him. We'll get out of initiative
I
here.
sort of watch to make sure he's actually left.
Yeah, you see him. He very much leaves. You're probably a little bit like flustered, frustrated, vulnerable, like everything you can think of right now.
Yeah.
Drunk. But you can see at the end of the hall your three companions just lying on the floor. You know, there's bits of blood everywhere. But you can see that they're breathing.
Great. Well, I don't have anything to heal anybody at all. Didn't we get a healing potion?
Nope.
No, that
No.
was the other campaign. Never mind.
I mean, you did see, in the other. Do I make a pretty
Yes.
corpse? You make a beautiful corpse. You did see where you were probably, 2 seconds
Yeah, I
ago.
know there was a bunch of chests.
A bunch of chests around, even in the room to your
no.
left. I want everyone to roll me a d4 though, because you guys are unconscious.
I did.
We've already done it, so yeah, that's fine.
I would like to rifle through everyone's pockets to see if they have healing potions on them or anything that would, give them HP.
All
Can I
right.
regain conscious a bit sooner to stop her? I'm kidding.
No, you cannot. All right, guys, I need you guys to tell Maureen whether or not you have a healing potion or not.
I'm not I'm specifically not interested in any personal items. I'm literally just patting them down to see if they have any bandages or healing items on them. I don't care about their private shit.
I would say inside check me, but you can't.
Welko has calligrapher's supplies, right?
Ain't got shit.
Okay.
Which contains ink bottles.
So no potions.
All right, great. Nobody has potions. Okay, and then I go to the room, I look around, and I will start... I'll just start kicking every chest actually, I take a torch and I just start hitting each of the chests.
All right.
Because I've heard stories. I've heard stories about chests being possibly terrifying.
You know.
So you go through, you take the torch, you smack one, nothing. And as you smack one, though, you see what is like 6 harmless rats just start scattering out from behind the chest and everything and running into like a room opposite from you. But yeah, nothing from that chest. You gonna open it up?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm
I
just
think
gonna...
after hitting the first one, I give up and I just start opening as many of them as I can.
Okay. So you see that straight away 6 of them are empty.
Okay.
But there are 3 that seem to contain what is 10 days worth of rations. They don't seem spoiled.
Shit. Okay.
Write this down. A bag of 20 caltrops.
Yes.
Another 3 flasks of alchemist's fire. 6 sets of manacles. And I just want to send you something real quick, Maureen.
Alright.
And then 4 tinder boxes to burn this place down. 9 daggers. And
All right.
4 potions of healing in glass
Oh my
vials.
God, let's go.
It seems like the potions, they still look very vibrant in color. Like there's still that gleam to them. It doesn't look like, you know, they've lost like potency over time or anything. So yeah, if you want to add those, go for it.
All right. Dope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna yoink the alchemist fire and 1 set of manacles because I'm a greedy fuck.
Okay.
And 1 of the healing potions for myself, and I'm gonna chuck everyone a healing potion.
All right.
Just pour them in their mouth.
Don't even give me a roll because we do it for combat where, you know, if you take the action, you get a full thing. So I would just say everyone heals 10. And immediately you will just come to what is Morian, just basically holding your jaw down and pouring a red bright liquid down your throat as you start to like cough a little bit, as you like choke a little bit, because you're not really swallowing, but as you wake you realize. And you will seem to come to.
Where's he? Is he dead?
Morian is still
No, he
stumbling of you
left.
drunk.
He went that way.
Walks like look around, see how Sten and
Like-
Ruben flying.
That sucked.
Early up.
Didn't even get to hit him.
Dugan's
The
like kind
brown's
of
not
casually
good.
lying at the doorway, like hand on his like hand on his head, and then like hand on his shoulder, like unconscious as he comes to.
The rattlesnake, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Undefeated, eh?
Hey, you got beaten too. Shut your face. I'll beat you up here and now.
Oh, you couldn't beat that skinny punk. How many chances you got against me, huh? It's
rolled a
like
grapple.
lean close to him.
Hey, if you want to grapple,
rolled
go
a
for
touch.
it.
I rolled a touch. It's not fine.
You have to contest the grapple.
Damn
Okay.
it.
Give me contested acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah,
Okay.
acrobatics.
Really?
Once again, like he's just too quick for you, Stan. Like you're all brawns and everything, but Volko is just swift. He just dodges quickly out of the way as you kind of like lean forward into him a little bit too much, a little too speed, a little too force, and you just go smack head first straight into the wall.
Ah, sword coming.
You watch your back, little man. like a rattlesnake, you will cut the fangs.
It's all talking now. It's like a dog who barks but never bites.
I'm gonna kill this thing, whatever it is. I don't know his race.
He's an elf. He's a half elf.
I'm gonna kill this elf. It's a half elf.
Is this really the time?
Yes.
Right now?
It's always the time.
Morian, roll me a Constitution save throw.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Boop.
All right, yeah, with
16.
that, immediately you just feel this welling up from your gut, and you feel this just instinct to just immediately go to the corner and throw up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
And you are no longer drunk.
Oh, look at that. We're supposed to be the Flaming Fists, the professionals. And our leader cannot even land an attack on an enemy, a hit on an enemy.
Shut your face.
You know I'm talking truth. You know that.
When you
I'm
together
outta here.
trying to be the leader a couple episodes ago.
I'm leaving. I quit. I take like
Good.
patch and throw it. Actually, no, I'll pick it up and put it back.
You're fired.
I'm keeping this though.
All right.
I'll make my way out.
So you're storming out.
Well, I'm going back to the chest room.
Okay, sure.
like
Stan, what
to
are
get
you
my
doing?
payment,
Because
so-
you've moved towards those statues there.
I want to check out the statues. What are they?
Okay.
Who are they?
Okay, so you see what is 3 statues. The center statue resembles a heavily armored man whose face is hidden behind the fearsome visor of his helmet. He is painted red except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in this gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointed upward. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with its jaw open wide and its bony hands outstretched. So the statue of the armored man represents Bane. Its spear is real. How far away are you, Stan? Ooh, okay. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. Stan, give me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Good thing I'm an entertainer.
So you're not an actual fighter?
Hang on. How do I do the saving throw again? I can just do ability checks.
Just click it on the character sheet, you know, under saving throws, top right. Saving throws, click charisma, bottom right, and then it should come up with normal, advantage, disadvantage. Then just click
Hang on.
normal.
I mean, I don't see one specifically for saving throws, but I'll just.
It's
roll
on
what
the.
Yeah, I don't think you're proficient in charisma anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, immediately. So you walk up to it, you're inspecting it, and then you just feel this force, kind of just like gravity, but just twice as intense. And immediately, like, you're trying to resist, but you find yourself just kneeling on one knee and like placing your hands on the one knee that isn't, and just like resting there gazing at this statue.
All right.
You can't move or take actions or reactions. I'll just say, yeah, give me another save. You will see Stan just start kneeling before this statue, by the way. All right. Eventually, you just kind of like, with just sheer willpower, break the force of whatever this was and find yourself, because you're so strongly trying to resist it, once you actually break free from it, you find yourself actually flung backwards from the statue, stepping backwards, nearly falling back onto your back, but then like gaining your feet again. And you're just kind of looking at the statue like, what was that?
Oh, what the? What did you
I want
just
that.
do?
I want that spear. I have no idea. There's some strange magic. Strange magic in here. Strange voodoo.
Okay, so you're checking out the other two as well?
Yeah, I want to check them all out.
So the statue with the harlequin mask, the mask itself is a separate piece. Yeah, you notice that the mask is a separate piece, essentially.
Okay.
The other one is a Merkel statue.
Oh, right, the guy. Yep.
How big are the statues?
I think they're roughly... Doesn't say. I would say they're probably around 10... Wait, no, what's that? Yeah, 10 feet, I would say. made of solid wood.
That's quite big.
So that would make the masked one.
I thought it was
Bal.
like humans.
The masked one was Bal, yes.
Okay. Is there anything removable on the Merkel statue? Potentially.
Absolutely not. But you can try.
Yes, I would like to try to run in and grab the spear and use its own force against it
Okay.
on the Bane statue.
Yeah. So you're gonna what? Try grab the spear out and then what? Just try and
Try to
use
rip
that.
it from its hands.
Okay.
And use that force it's projecting me away with, if I can break
First
my
off,
way.
give me a charisma saving throw again.
Alright, I'm doing it. I want that shit.
You guys once again see Stan just like get frustrated, get up, and just run into that one statue in the center of the room. And as he gets like close enough, he just immediately like pulled straight down onto his knee, his arms back, just like chest open, just like ah.
Praise Baal.
Does anyone want to do anything?
I guess Volko would come back after looting the chests. For how long are you staying here? Are we going? Stan!
Yeah,
Pretty
well,
sure I'm
you
pinned
come
to the
in and
ground
you see
and capable.
Stan just like arms wide, open chest, kneeling before this statue, just gazing up at it like he's in reverence.
Is he crying again? Stan! Pull yourself together. I'm just gonna approach him.
All right.
Just like pull back on his clothing to like get him up. And I'm supposed to be the leader.
You try to pull him, but like you've kind of tussled with Stan a little bit sometimes. You know his weight. He seems like he is heavier than a fucking mountain. You can't shift him.
I'm just gonna look at Morian and Dugan. Like, are you gonna stand there?
Yeah.
I'm not
What do you mean, yes?
sure what to do about it.
Stan, roll me another charisma saving throw.
Alright.
Get up, and I'm about to get it. Come on. Kick you, man.
Ooh, very nice. Okay, so like as like Morian's walking over, Volker's behind you, tussling at your clothes. Immediately, again, that resistance just like repels you back out of whatever this force is, and your head smacks the back of Volker right on the chin and on the nose. As you just tumble backwards, you both just fall on top of each other.
All right, Stan. 1-1.
Now I roll to grapple while he's prone.
All right, roll me a grapple check.
Okay, now
I will say you have disadvantage on your contended.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
'cause I'm holding on my
Immediately,
chin.
Stan gets up, grabs you by the head, pulls you up, and just locks you in.
Got you now! And I'm gonna drag him away.
All right.
Reversal.
What are the other two doing while these guys start play fighting?
You know, I'm still feeling
Fighting.
really sick.
I'm about to stab him. Play stab.
I'll
If you want
try
to
to
stab
help
him, you can give me an
Volko.
attack roll.
No.
I would like to pin.
Now I'm gonna stab him.
I just look over at Volko like at Dugan like what are we gonna do with those two?
Actually,
we
can I
were at the
pin?
mercy of a cultist, just saying. We were at mercy of him.
I just sigh and I go back to sorting through the chests
To
and
try
like,
and pin the creature, yeah.
putting things into my bag.
All right.
I'm also gonna snag
just
the bag of
gonna-
caltrops because no one is stopping me.
I mean, you
I'm
found
just
they're
gonna
yours.
sit on it.
Sit on the chest. All right. Yeah. Take a breather. All right. All right. So what
That guy took my arrows with him.
he did? Yeah.
Just pull them out of your quiver. It's fine, by the way.
What do you guys want to do?
escape the grapple first of all.
All right, give me acrobatics check. This is gonna be the resolve though. Or athletics, probably acrobatics for you though.
Got one more thing. It's like pull out the dagger.
Stan, give me an athletics.
Volko!
Another one?
Yeah.
Alright.
You leave me no choice, man.
Volko, I found some daggers.
I'm busy.
He has you locked in, Volko. You cannot move or budge out of it. You still got a hand free though.
I just hold my dagger on the radio.
All right. Got
You're not
Maureen
now.
in your ear, just like kind of half drunk. Kind of, she's looking a little pale right now. He is looking a little pale right now. Just telling you, like, he found daggers.
Yeah, I said I'm busy.
Wait,
Not now, Martin. Are you happy, Stan? You happy?
I'm seriously considering using the restrained pin thing on you.
Luke's just gonna give up.
I'm gonna let him go.
All right.
Someone count it. That was 3. You lose.
Maureen,
You
roll me a
lose, son.
d4.
Who, me?
Maureen.
Huh.
That was privately rolled.
was it?
Yes.
I changed it to public roll.
It went
Right.
private, so just right-click reveal it.
Oh,
You can just right-click
Well,
reveal
I just
the...
rolled again.
What's the first
You
roll,
can-
though? Because I want to know the first roll.
Oh.
Okay. It was only 2 counts then.
Shit.
Just gonna make some distance between me and Stan.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna argue that it was 3 seconds.
I would say Stan.
I just start heading out.
All
Me
right.
too.
Stan, as you're making your way a little bit towards where you thought Dugan had gone, you can actually hear him, like, kind of cussing and muffling to himself a little bit.
What are you doing, Dugan?
Take this
Something wrong?
All right.
Alright.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, Volk is just gonna make his way out while holding on his like chin that was hit recently.
All right.
My beautiful chin. Damn it.
So
Not the
I'm
face.
gonna tell you guys that that is the dungeon. So if you guys wish to head out of the dungeon, we can do that. I'll say it'll only take
Yeah.
you guys like 15-20 minutes to get out of here.
Yeah, we need to pick up Veneta and what's his face? Jasso.
Jabaz. Oh, Jasso, yeah.
Yeah, so
Jasso.
He might
Jasso
Um,
and Veneta.
for my
alright.
reasons.
So yeah, you find them very much just once again sitting at the altar. They are currently just out of it. Still just not really looking too well.
Hello. God, my head hurts for some reason. Let's head out of here. Head out of this terrible nightmare place of a nightmare.
Oh, we can leave. We can finally leave.
yes, stop
Yeah.
complaining.
Oh my god. Little help, please. Do you mind? She kind of helps grab Jasso off the altar and just basically guide him down. He looks pretty damn fragile and weak at the moment. Also, hello Gamescapes. And
Howdy.
she guides him down, and then she just needs a little more just to kind of get out of the dungeon.
Yeah, I follow behind, looking about as shit as them.
All right. So you guys end up leaving what was the Dungeon of the Dead 3, knowing you guys had cleared it out, feeling pretty miserable, but things could certainly be worse.
Oh yeah, we could be dead.
Now, you guys make your way up into the bathhouse, and as you find your way up into the bathhouse, you hear some distant, like, shrieks and cries.
Oh,
a few
for the
things
love of-
smashed, and what sounds like a couple of people arguing. before another distant shriek and cry, and then just silence.
Nope. Not my
And
problem.
As you guys make your way up into the center of the bathhouse, well, actually, how do you guys want to do it? You've heard that coming into what is the first masseuse room where the secret door was. The door is currently closed. Let me get you guys on the map. What do you guys want to do hearing that?
Wait until it blows over.
Have a long rest.
Listen in.
Yeah.
Listen in on the conversation.
As you were coming up, you probably hear a bit of a, Riley, where is it? Show me where it is. I don't know where it is. Give me the details, and you won't get it. I don't know where it is. And then just a loud, resounding, just slap as she shrieks, and then it's quiet as that like slap just echoes throughout the dungeon.
Yeah, I vote for just being quiet and waiting for it to blow over.
I want to quietly leave.
You want to quiet? Okay, so I want everyone to roll me stealth checks if you guys are trying to be quiet.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oops.
Ooh. Okay, wow.
Or in stay at the back.
Maury, you're not
hold him.
drunk anymore, by the way. So what was your first roll there?
Oh, I'm not drunk.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, you
11.
got 11. That's
So 13.
enough. Okay, so as you're all making your way up, you've heard this kind of just crouching down into the room, trying to get an idea of what's just happened, who it might be. And then Morian, you just immediately tip over what is like a little like side table near the door with oils, glass vials, everything on it, and just shatter what is a large stack of glass bottles with oil. And as you do, you start to hear footsteps slowly making their way towards you.
I assume everyone's looking at Morian right now.
Sorry.
And then you hear what is a, you know you're in there. How about we
know
make,
that you're there.
I want to persuade him.
I mean, if you want to shout out before he says anything, what do you want to say?
No, you do not. I want to say, but I think that would.
I wanted to do that so badly. I was like, oh.
He responds with, oh, trust me. I know you're in there. And I know you've got what we're looking for.
Is he kind of like aroused?
No, he's not aroused, Dugan.
Do we recognize the voice by any chance?
You do not recognize the voice, no.
Can I attempt to intimidate him? I would like to yell out as well. This is Stone Cold Stone Houston of the Flaming Fist. Got a whole battalion of guys down here.
Give
Well, you are
me,
MS too?
give me an intimidation roll.
Let out your arms or we will kill each and every one of you.
We just got beaten.
Ooh. Okay, Oof. Okay. He seems a little wavered by what you've had to say. Stenausen, hey, the Flaming Fist. You know, I've never cared for the Flaming Fist in this town. And I'm certainly not going back from where I came from without getting what I need and what I came for. So how about you open the door You give up whatever you found there in that dungeon, and we walk away.
We have 2 people with us, don't we?
Yes.
The tiefling and the dude.
Yeah?
The human.
Yep.
What if we just send one of them out there?
How about we ask them to clarify what exactly they need before we make any decisions? Huh, leader?
What do you want?
You're asking him that?
Yeah. What's the deal?
Well, you see, I've been sent here to receive a certain amount of loot. A certain amount of loot that damned well shitty group of cultists thought was their own. A damned well crappy woman trying to make her way onto this stupid city's freaking council, taking what wasn't hers and giving it to another group of people that isn't theirs. And now I'm stuck in a situation to get it back.
Almost kind of sounds like we're on the same side.
So I'm asking
Potentially.
you here and now. Well, actually, I know that you have it on you. All that coin, those crowns, those jewels you probably found in that large amount of chests. I need you to hand that over through that door.
This is now a property of the Flaming Fist. We cannot
Well-
surrender this evidence.
If you are not surrendering it, then me and you are going to have problems.
Maybe we should just surrender it.
Vinash,
Do you remember
move
what
over to the
happened
door,
last
would
time?
you? I'm getting impatient.
I mean, I didn't take anything from the chest. It's on you guys.
You start
You
to
guys just
hear
adorned in jewels.
footsteps moving. Are you still wearing the crown, by the way, Marion?
Yep.
Okay. You start to hear footsteps approaching the door. And then you
Once
start
the
to
door
hear more
opens.
sets of footsteps just moving around
How-
the room either side
How
of you.
many of them are there? Like,
don't
according
know.
to the footsteps.
It's... Give me a perception check.
Alright.
I have an idea.
Uh,
Stan, once the door will start moving, you'll go first, bash it open, and we all make our way out, running away.
It's very hard to say, Marion. You could probably say it might be like 2 to 3.
at least 2. Yeah.
At least fair enough.
Now I'm growing rather impatient. Just like you of the Flaming Fist, I'm sure you have many duties to conduct throughout your day, as do I. So if you don't mind me saying one last time, hand over what you have on your person, what you obtained within that shitty hellhole, and we'll be on our way. Lives intact, no one got hurt.
Well, let me just say this. We kind of got your loot to, you, so maybe you should compensate us for some of it.
See, I was not given a task to simply just bargain with the Flaming Fist. And
But hear this. You would have a hard time getting it if we didn't do all this work. So, how about a small donation?
give me a persuasion roll.
I am great at that.
Are you? Are you for real?
Wow.
-2.
Sure. Little compensation, of course. I mean, you have done all the hard work after all. Seems only fair, seems only right. But at the same time, if my mistress found out that any amount of gold was missing, she wouldn't be too happy. So therefore, it would have to be a very small amount. So how about we say you keep, I don't know, 15 gold, as I'll have to put that in out of my own pocket. And then you hand over the rest.
Just to clarify, we're gonna be losing about 300 gold here.
You're going to be losing much more than that.
Well,
We
I'm
could
not
be
as
losing.
well.
There's
A
about
lot
600
of
something
cash.
gold there.
Let's make them a counter offer. We keep the crown, and they can take everything else.
Well, you said coins.
How
Right.
much?
Every coin will be counted. Never mention crowns.
No mentioned any like precious stones or anything. How about we look for another exit?
I don't think there is one. Yeah, I'm gonna make the offer. We'll keep the crown. You take the money. Deal?
There was no changing an offer, boy. And now my patience has worn thin. As now immediately...
I'm about to spread your meat thin. Oh my god.
The door is kicked open. Morian, Volko, you immediately see what is a man dressed in red robes and two other men standing either side of the door. Beyond that is another one from what you can see, Morian. And they are wearing large dragon-like masks. And I'm going to call for initiative here.
Okay.
And I see the map, by the way. Or do we not have
Sorry. One sec.
one?
Wait.
Good.
Where is it? Sorry, I thought you guys could see.
No, it's all good. No worries.
All right. Let's.
Do their masks look similar to the porcelain dragon mask that we found?
I would say yeah, similar in some way.
Or we can threaten them by breaking it.
I'm not sure that's gonna work.
Porcelain? I mean, I'm not sure how strong porcelain is, to be honest.
Just threaten the crown.
All
I'm
right,
gonna kill them, Crown.
Dugan, the door's been kicked open. You see, probably from where you are, one cultist standing there with what looks like a long steel scimitar unsheathed at the ready.
Okay, once again, since I am not sure if we're gonna arrive this, I'm just gonna hold my arrow, and as soon as someone attacks, release.
As soon as someone what? Sorry, you cut off.
He was preparing an attack action.
I
buddy.
will ready my arrow and just release it as soon as someone attacks.
As soon as someone attacks.
Okay, sure. Okay, this guy is gonna stand where he is. This guy, on the other hand, let's see here. He is gonna look. Gosh, this guy has a lot. Okay. He is gonna try and cast. That's within range. Yes, very much. He's gonna look at you, Volko, and he's gonna try and cast Sacred Flame. Give me a dex save, please.
Ah!
All right, very nice. As he goes to just wave the flame up, as you just basically roll out of the way, and it just hits the side of the wall there.
I missed, okay.
Yeah, you're
I
fine.
release my arrow then.
Okay. All right, give me a hit. Death comes whizzing. Ooh, very much. That hits. Give me damage. Ooh, okay. So your arrow just sticks basically straight into the side of this dude's neck as he's come to curl around the door, and there is blood pouring out everywhere. He is not looking great. Volko, you've managed to avoid what was a bright, flaming light.
Yeah.
Just give us the crown and let's be friends.
I'm
That's the door
done
here, okay.
bargaining with you lot.
That's the door there, I assume.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Okay.
Can I take a step back and take Morin with me? Just pull him away?
Yes! Yes,
Yeah.
you can!
Sure.
Please do!
Like, Morin, get out of here! I'm just gonna push him here, if that's possible.
All right.
Oh god, yes.
There you go.
please.
That would be an action. Just gonna quickly check my cunning action again. Yeah. Dash, hide, or disengage. I'm gonna move here and... Nope. Just gonna move here and try to hide.
All right. Give me a stealth check. Actually, you probably can't hide right now because you used your action to move Morion, so you'll have to wait.
No, I have a cunning action.
Cunning
Oh, you got
action
cunning?
is bonus
Okay,
action, yeah.
No, I didn't realize you had that for your subclass.
am
But that's all
rogue.
rogues, so it doesn't matter. What am I talking about? Yeah. Okay,
All
yeah,
the
you hide.
rules.
I hide Morion. Whenever
Okay.
someone comes, tell me Morion.
Cool. This guy, let's see. Gonna run in, and he's going to take out his scimitar after being thrown an arrow straight into the neck, and he's gonna try and hit Sten. I know that does not hit at all. Okay, that's all he's got on him, as he basically just takes his scimitar down, you take your shield and slap it away. This guy as well is going to 5, 10, push past him. 20, 25. Oh, why can't I grab you right now? 30. And he is going to use his scimitar as well. Against Dugan.
Yeah.
Believe hits.
That is.
Alright, you suffer 4 damage as the scimitar sticks straight into, like, basically where your collarbone and the flesh from your shoulder sits, and just basically sticks in there. But you're managing just to hold him back a little bit off. Stan.
I'm just gonna smack the guy in front of me in the head.
Alright.
I've had enough. I tried to be diplomatic.
Yeah, that hits. Give me some damage.
This isn't a diplomacy game, man. It's not about diplomacy.
Then you smack him straight across the jaw. His mask flies off as you break his jaw, and he basically just twirls nearly 360 from like such a big hit against him, and just lies flat on the floor. He is done.
Sick.
I'll go over there. I know why I'm having some troubles here with this stuff. There we go, dead. All right, is that all you want to do?
And then I'm gonna step here so I can block the door, stop this guy from getting out, and the
Alright.
other guy from getting in.
Morin, you've been dragged back into this stair void. What do you want to do?
Well, I would like to thank Volkodov
Do something.
for taking me with him. And then I'm gonna... wrong tab. That's not the spells tab. I'm gonna magic pebble the guy that I can see in the
All right,
face.
go for it.
The 9mm pebble.
Ooh, that absolutely hits. Ooh, as your pebble gets jammed into the back, like right into his back, right in between his shoulder blades, and just like sinks in past the skin into the flesh, and just like carves a little bit of a hole out. He's looking pretty rough from that.
All right, and then I'm just gonna squeeze past Volkodov.
All right.
I mean, like, you got this. I got your back.
This guy starts to hear the commotion, looks towards what is their leader, and the leader looks to him, gives him the eye, just, gives him the shake with the head. Go, get in there. So he runs in, goes to the door, sees you standing there, Stan, and he's going to try and scimitar you as well. Ooh, does not hit, as once again you just slam his scimitar away, waiting for it. Dugan.
Yes, I will move over next to Stan. And I'm just asking if I can first attack with my offhand weapon this guy.
I think that should be technically fine. Yeah.
Okay. First, I'll try to put him out of his misery.
Ooh, that hits. Give me some damage.
Okay.
Okay, you actually take your short sword and you like basically run it into his like stomach. He is holding your blade as like blood starts pouring out, but he's still just, by the looks of things, just holding on.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna attack with my main hand as well.
All right. Hits. Lovely die, by the way. Okay, yeah. So you've got your offhand in his stomach, and you take your main hand and you just grab your short sword, slice it straight across his throat as he is basically wounded and too slow to even react as he just drops, sliding off your sword. Dead.
Okay.
Oops.
I'm just gonna help Stan hold the door.
All right. This guy is gonna start running up, trying to get in. Stan, you've got half cover with this, so you're at 21.
All right.
Oh,
I bet you regret it now.
So close. So, I mean, gotta follow the rules, man. Gotta follow the rules. Yeah, he goes to swing in, but he gets his scimitar stuck on the door before he wedges it back out. This guy gets frustrated with you standing in the way, looks at you, Stan, and he's going to pass command on you. And he's going to tell you to move. Oh, nice. Okay. You just feel like your mind all of a sudden, like it almost like feels like your sense of self like fades away, and this whisper just comes into your head, but you just shrug it off, shake it off, and just push it back out. Sheer willpower. Okay. I believe that was, yeah, that was his action. Does he have anything for bonus? Ooh. But no, he can't. Actually, no, he can't, yeah. Yeah, that's all he can do. Okay. Volko. Currently hiding around the corner.
Yeah, like a wise man.
You're hearing
Just gonna take a peek outside.
daggers, fires, gargles. You can see Stan basically holding up the door and two cultists trying to get in. You know, they're all swinging their swords at him, getting stuck in the doorway, hitting his shield.
As the door is closed right now.
Door's open.
It's open again. And I'll take a couple of dagger attack attempts at the guy next to Stan.
All right, go for it.
That.
Hits.
Would I have advantage? Again, never mind. Then
You have sneak attack. Yeah.
sneak attack, just sneak attack. It's gonna be normal plus sneak attack once per turn.
Yep. Ooh, absolutely. So Stan, you're holding this guy off with your shield, and then immediately once again, you just see this dagger land in this guy's like jaw, and just like basically it just drops.
Nice.
That was meant to be for you, Stan. Now you watch your back. They're like, prepare another dagger to check that this guy. Actually, wait, how far am I?
You are just out of range, but you can still move. You've only spent what 10 feet, so
10 feet, yeah, because I could move like here.
yeah.
Again, I'll move a bit closer, so I should be just within the range.
Yep.
That's gonna be the offhand without the ability modifier. It's gonna be 15.
Now, the ability modifier is for the damage.
Ah. Okay,
Fairly
that's
sure.
gonna be 18.
I'll double check later, but I'm just gonna roll that as for the damage for now. But that definitely hits.
All right, that's gonna be just a 2.
All right. Yeah, it basically grazes right past his shoulder blade and then flies and hits the wall behind him. But he
My
doesn't
job
seem
is done.
too phased by it. He's getting a little frustrated seeing all his men just dropping so quickly.
My job here is done. Bye. I'll be my
Hello.
turn. What are you doing here? Get out there.
This
Leave
guy
it
is
yourself.
done. It is you, Stan.
All right, I'm going on the offensive.
Go, son.
I'm stepping out, and I'm going to grapple this guy
Hell yeah.
right in front of me. I'm gonna manifest it into reality first. It will happen.
It has happened.
The secret.
Ooh, okay. He is going to give you acrobatics. Oh, Jesus, so close. Yeah, but you grab him. Basically take his hand with a scimitar. He's about to like swing down and you grab it by the wrist and twist it with like your other arm in between, like where his elbow crease is. Twist it and wrap it around his back and you're just holding him there.
Nice. Now, I have a couple more things I want to do. I would like to drag him to this spot, if I may, for a Rashomon Supreme on this guy.
You would need to push him here first, so it's going to cost you 10 to do that. And then you'd have to like shift him around. Yeah, it just costs you 10. I wouldn't say it will cost you any more to move him like back there, just because that's the pool literally right there.
I've got 25 feet left of movement, so I think that's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do that as you. Oh, you're gonna stand there, or did you want him where you are?
I guess I'm suplexing him from there
All right.
into this guy.
I like it. I like it. Let's do it.
Hit him with the Rashomon Supreme. Columns cost extra, bitch.
Roll me another d4 as you take this guy and just holding his one arm, you lift him up, kind of like the Undertaker. I was just lift him up with one arm and throw him over your shoulder, slamming him straight into the back of this guy. Okay, this guy takes 1 damage. How much did you roll for this guy? 6? Oh my god. Yeah, he does not look good. You heard like a couple of crunches. You heard his head slap onto the tile floor. He does not sound too great right now, as he is prone as well.
Okay, and then I'm gonna action surge,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit the mage guy with
Alright.
the warhammer.
Oh yeah.
Do it, son.
That hits. Go for it.
Very nice.
Nice, very nice. You slam your hammer straight into his rib cage, and you hear a couple of slight cracks as he just and looks at you. You people are really starting to get on my nerves.
What do you mean, you people?
You're not human.
Morian.
Well, I'm gonna sneak a peek out there. Oh, that guy. That guy looks like a nice target.
Tasty red.
Very tasty. Let me just show him the might of my slingshot.
Sling away. Ooh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
very much hits.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, very nice. He is, you know what, you basically aim, you just, you know that moment where like everything just zones in and you just zone everything out. You just see that little eye as he twists around, kind of just getting frustrated at Stan, when all of a sudden, Stan, you see what is a little magic pebble gleaming across your face before it smacks this guy straight in the eye. I'm gonna say he's blinded for 1 turn. You rolled pretty high with that. That was nice.
Hell yeah.
Dugan, your turn.
Yeah, I'll sneak a peek too. And is this guy down?
That guy is prone, yeah, so you would have advantage where you are. You were going to melee.
Yeah, I'll step out and just try to stab both blades at the same time to his chest.
Alright.
Oh, that was
Ooh,
normal.
that
Sorry,
misses.
I'll roll the advantage as well. That's just...
Yeah, they both miss. So give me your offhand if you want to go again.
Yeah, I'm just rolling.
Ooh, that hits. Give me some damage.
Shoot.
You're kind of a little distracted by what's going on with Stan and the cultist leader as they start arguing a little bit and just basically drive your blade in a little bit through the side of his skin, but not much further in.
He can't get
is there an
the guy in the
advantage roll on
ground.
prone targets in this version? Absolutely, Zuki. If they are prone, you have advantage. If you are 5 feet next to them and you're using melee, if you're using ranged against them, though, it will be a disadvantage. What were you going to say, Dugan?
Yeah, I can't hit the guy in the ground.
No, you cannot. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, I'm just gonna stay here and be ashamed.
All right. He is still prone because he can't get out one more turn. So he's going to try and just grab his scimitar and hit at you, Dugan, with disadvantage. Ooh, misses, unfortunately. And that's all he can do is he swings and you just jump over his sword swiftly. Okay, this guy, Stan, he's getting frustrated with you. He...
Got something against the Rashamari? What's up?
is going to cast Hold Person on you. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, please.
As you see
dear God.
instantly out of like what is a little scepter, these chains go to wrap around you and you look at him and just basically, once again, like sheer Rashomar, like willpower, just break the chains before they even start to look and wrap around you. Oh, just give me what I want.
You finally pulled it together.
He's gonna stay there. He's
Face,
not
I'm
gonna risk
jerking
it.
the chain.
Volko.
Who are you telling that to, Volko?
Volko.
Okay, I'm just gonna look outside again. For it, damn it. Okay.
Stop
just
bullying
one guy.
me.
It's just... You cannot... Is that guy prone, by the way?
No, he is standing
Yes.
up. This guy is
Oh, he
prone.
stopped.
Oh, okay, I don't see that guy. Alright, just a couple of daggers at the one that I see.
All right, go for it.
It's gonna be first. 16 hits.
That hits,
Nope.
absolutely.
Good. Max roll.
Very nice. As your dagger sinks into his shoulder.
Next one will hit you, Stan. Make an offhand attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Oh my god, give me some damage.
This one's gonna be as close as possible to Stan.
As you feel the threat come out from Volko, and immediately this dagger just lightning speed flies past your face, Stan. Almost like you can feel it just kind of shave a little bit of your beard off as it like finds its way into the other cultist's eye. Actually, you would have
Does
had
what?
Actually, no, you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have. Never mind. He is not looking good right now. He's crying. He's screaming. There is blood coming out. He's holding his eye, the dagger in it. He's like trying to yank it out a little bit. Anything else?
Would I have to
Okay.
take attack this time?
Yes, you would have
It's-
actually. So you've still got some more damage you can give me.
Even if Stan is prone?
Stan's not prone.
Okay, sorry, he's just got a prone action symbol on my side.
No, it's someone else that has the prone symbol.
Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be critical attack.
That
I'll just roll one more.
Yeah, that's enough anyway. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, that dagger sunk a lot further than what you anticipated. Basically, the hilt just digs its way inside before hitting bone, and the guy, the blade sticks out the other side before he falls back down onto the tile floor and is dead.
Eek, that meaty
No
sound.
more.
My job is done. More uncover me.
Then you've got
But
one
you didn't
prone
do
man
anything.
currently kind of like looking around. He's tried to hit Dugan with a scimitar, and he's looking around. He's seen his boss just basically fall to the floor, dagger in the eye.
I'm pissed off because everyone keeps stealing my kills. I haven't killed a single person today, and I've been in 10 fights. So
All right,
good.
give me some attacks.
Just-
You've got advantage.
Slam this man on the ground. Fine.
Oh, so close. Give me some damage. Oh. How do you want to do this, Dan?
As always, aiming for the head. I just want to one-hand it from the mage guy over my head to the other guy.
You take your mace one-handed and you just basically, he looks at you and he's like, no, 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 ah! And then you slam it down as you like shatter the mask in such a speed and such a force that it shatters on impact of the hammer, and you just crush this guy's skull, and he is no more.
I let out a relieved sigh. It's better.
You're just covered in blood and it's like dripping down your face. Okay, so before we continue any more, I'm gonna say let's take a little bit of a break because I am dying to use the restroom. So let's take a quick break. Let's grab some drinks, and we'll come back and say about 5 minutes. Thanks to everyone that is currently tuning in. This is where the fun will start. Well, it's already started, but we'll see you guys in 5. Bye.
See you soon.
See ya.
All right. Everyone back. No.
Not quite.
Really?
I had an idea for the intermission.
Oh no.
Remember Kung Pao? The movie,
Yes.
how it had that intermission cut? Go
No.
get some snacks. Perhaps a carbonated soda.
Hey. I can make something like that.
That would be good.
My thoughts were I could just, because they use circles for the characters, just whip some D&D characters over the top of it. I implore you to try the big top.
It's gonna be a Raimundo's et Magnificat advertisement.
I already know where that's gonna go.
And your merchandise. Coming up.
I've been looking at printed shirts.
Hey man, I'd love to get some printed shirts for some of our D&D campaigns.
It's hard making designs fit
Yeah.
and look great.
Welcome back.
All right, we are all back. All right,
With that we are.
we are back. You guys have taken down what seemed like a group of another fanatics that have rushed into the bathhouse. And right now, from what you can see, Stan and Dugan, I would say, is what was her name? I think it was Quamilla. Quamilla, one of the other masseuses that you had seen. Basically, in the center of the room, she's lying on the floor. Her cheek is red. There's a little bit of blood trickling from her lip, and she kind of just looks to you, Stan. I think I'm gonna go home.
I would like to get at least one mask from these cult. Might come in handy.
Okay, yeah, you could probably do that easily. You could just pry one off. It's, not exactly on too tight or anything like that. Yeah, Quamilla gets up and just kind of, she gives you a little bit of a thank you. She's holding her cheeks then, and she kind of just starts making her way out. The rest of the bathhouse looks empty from what you can see. The doors are just like blown open. What do you guys want to do?
Is there any sign of the other staff, like Jabaz? Or...
Baz isn't here. Any people that were in the bathhouse for the day have currently left. It is about, I would say, 4 or 5 in the evening. It is still raining outside, with the occasional thunder and lightning, but it's very, very frightening.
Can I
Yeah.
check the corpses for anything valuable?
Yes, you can, and I'm glad you said that because I've got something here for you. Give me an investigation check.
Just gonna pick my daggers out of the sky.
Oh,
I hand you a bundle of 9 daggers.
And I
Bloody
thank you
hell.
for that.
okay. So, Dugan,
Yeah.
as you're kind of rummaging around these cultists, you take off their masks, you start looking through their robes and everything. You get to what is the leader. And you open up his robe, and immediately you see what is a leather casing just sitting within his robe. And you pull it out, and it looks like it is meant for scrolls. It's just like round cylindrical, made of leather. And you're like, okay, you put that aside, and then you open up the other side of his robe, and you see what is a leather tome. Now, both these tomes, do you go to read them? Like do you open up the scroll? Do you go to open the tome?
I didn't get the question.
Sorry, what?
I didn't get the question.
You didn't get the question?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I found the book.
You found a book. It looks charred. It's a leather bound book. You found what was a scroll case that is also made of leather. It's
Okay.
currently closed. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to look at the book? Do you want to open up the scroll case?
Is it any familiar to me? Because I'm not go good with that magic.
It doesn't seem familiar to you.
Well, I'm just gonna hand it to Moraine.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Marion Dugan walks over to you and hands you what he had found on the cult leader.
I instantly look at both of the things. Open book and scroll case.
Okay, so he hands it over to you and you take a look at it. Immediately you notice with, your keen eye for magics, you notice immediately that the leather-bound tome is heavily charred, but still very much intact. As you open the pages, though, you notice that each page, once again, charred, stained, but no writing.
No writing.
No writing.
Is it magic?
It's empty. And I show it to him.
Are you sure it's not magic?
I'm not. I guess I'll have to investigate later.
Yeah, I'm about to leave this crime scene.
Give me... Is anyone proficient in history here?
Let me check.
Nope.
I might be.
I mean, if you're not and you want to give me a history roll, you can. If you are proficient in it, I would prefer you giving me the roll. But if you're not and anyone is curious...
I'm at minus
I'm very
one.
curious.
I have
Zero.
+3 will do.
Yeah,
I have a
so
+2.
you two give me a roll then, Volko and Morian.
I
Wow.
forgot.
Morian, you just hit the DC. So Morian, not from actually looking at the book or the leather-bound case, more so from the mask. You know people that wear these types of dragon-esque masks, if that's even a word, are related to what is the cult of Tiamat, which was a religious society of dragon worshippers who sought to summon Tiamat into the world, established by a man named Tiamat Firebloom in the early 15th century.
All right. I wonder if you just need, because it's so heavily charred, and I say this out loud,
Yeah.
I wonder if it's as if, someone had written it with lemon juice and all we need to do is just a little bit of fire.
Just prestidigitate it. Make it clean. Oh, Sir Morian.
Get rid of the text. Set it alight. It's leather, it won't burn, right?
I'm gonna try and warm it up and see if that does anything.
With just prestidigitation?
Or just prestidigitation, yeah. Which is you can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material
Yeah.
for 1 hour. So I'm just gonna try and warm up the book as much as I can.
I would say to the extent of what you can take that cantrip, you could probably, you're holding the pages open, you're holding your hand over it, you're just putting as much as you can with what is this cantrip, and you probably notice a faint shimmering.
All right. That, I didn't expect that to work. Okay. Yeah. Probably fire is the answer, but also I don't really want to deal with that right this instant while we are surrounded by corpses, and also my head hurts like hell. So I'm gonna look at the scroll case and,
All right.
properly
yeah.
investigate the book later.
Really nice, bound leather scroll case. Looks like it's really well made. It doesn't look damaged or tacky like the leather bound tome, but you do open it up. It does contain a scroll in it.
Alright.
Are you going to open it up?
Yeah. I take a look at the scroll.
You notice immediately that the seal on the scroll is obviously broken already. And you open it up. Once again, the scroll is heavily charred, but no writing.
Fuck's sake. Alright.
An
Yeah,
idea.
screw this. Are there any candles around?
I would
have a
say there's
torch?
probably some sconces, like near the entrances if you want to use those.
Actually, no. If
fire.
Dugan has a torch, I'll just
Yeah, you've got alchemist
snip
fire.
my fingers. I'm not using alchemist fire.
You know how unstable that thing is.
I snip my fingers at his torch to ignite it, and I'm just gonna hold the scroll over the fire.
All right. Okay. So as you're holding the torch over the fire, words slowly come to light.
Oh, let's go.
Are you going to be reading this out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, actually,
I wanna hear it.
If it doesn't look like it's gonna be a spell that's gonna cast, summon something horrible, I'm gonna read it out loud.
No, it doesn't look like that at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll
so
just read it.
Everyone would hear this then. It says, "Make haste to Baldur's Gate. Find and receive the Dark Lady's hoard. Make any sacrifice you can to bring this to us. We do all we can to free her from her bonds. Signed, Arkan." And that's
Okay.
Arkhan.
Can you say it again? Sorry. AR.
AR, red, K for king, H for Henry, A for apple, N for nudes.
Arca. Arcan. Okay. Okay.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say nudes for the.
Got nudes on the mind.
Right.
I didn't get it. That's fine.
You don't get it?
So,
All right, fair enough.
Arkin wants to free Tiamat.
I mean, like I said, from what you know of the cult of Tiamat, their main cause, their main goal is to summon Tiamat into this world, into the
But
material
do they
plane.
call Tiamat the Dark Lady?
Queen, a lady.
You don't know.
What did it say in the scroll? Dark lady.
Yeah, it's a dark
Yeah,
lady.
Dark Lady.
Find and receive the Dark Lady's hoard.
Dark lady.
I think
Okay.
it's a sick name for her.
That's what I managed to hear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Kind of.
Kind of. Enough for
Yeah,
research.
I'll post it.
Well, so this stuff, like,
Thanks.
gently take off the crown that I had and like put it in the chest so it isn't as visible.
Roll me a DC. No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm cursed again.
Sleight of hand check. Do not drop it and break it.
Shit. So it looks like we stole the hoard of Tiamat. That's good.
Yeah, it's always.
I take the book and I hold it over the flame as well.
I believe we have
Engage
dealt
it.
with the.
I'm just gonna gaze at the crown, like,
So this time, Morian, instead of having the pages open when you do this, you basically hold the tome in front of you, hitting it from underneath. And as you do, the flames kind of
It's fire.
enshroud the entire tome, and it sets alight.
Oh shit! No!
But it's not hot.
Oh,
It just-
okay.
Immediately dissipates, and as the fire dissipates, it has a slight warmth to it, and as it dissipates and the fire curls down from the tome and reveals, as the fire comes down, you just see what is 5 dragon heads revealing themselves on its front, each different color, black, blue, green, red, and white. And they all have this like faint neon glow, like this magical like aura to them before like kind of coming back to what is just like a dull, mundane, flat color. And you open it up, and the first page you open to has one phrase, and it sounds as if it's a prayer. It says, "Many mouths speak your hunger into this world. Mistress, let me be the loudest." And as you go through the pages, kind of just reading through, essentially the tome talks on her prowess and her power. It seems as if this tome was like majorly held by like upper echelon or upper tier like cultists, as like a book of reverence on how to worship Tiamat. When it speaks on her power, it says how she was a chromatic dragon with traits of the 5 most common chromatic varieties, a foe to be reckoned with in battle, how her heads were able to cooperate in battle, and that each head could use the breath weapon common to their species. And even states that a vial of her blood could cure any curse.
Like cancer.
So, Dugan, as you hear that last phrase, you immediately think back to every book you've tried to read, every library you've gone to, every person you've spoken to, the hermit that pointed you in this direction, and you finally think to yourself, like, I found it. This is it.
Right? Any curse. That seems useful.
It goes on to talk on how, as a follower, they should be searching and converting, any evil dragon blood followers to her side and to populate the world, to fill it with her spawn. It goes on to talk about being a vessel for her, to obtain her goals and continue to bring her more into their fold. It talks a little on how, as a follower, they should be searching and converting any evil dragon blood followers to her side and to populate the world. Wait, I've already read that. My bad. And to remember their ultimate goal to summon Tiamat into this world.
Okay.
You do
Does
notice...
this give me any idea about? Does this give me any idea about where can I receive a vial of blood of a god?
I mean, all this gives you is one lead. And that is what is a man called Arkan, who has sent these guys to receive this hoard that was a hoard of Tiamats.
Now I feel sad.
It's a sliver of hope, but it's also, where to go from here.
Yeah, I need to join the cult.
Just a few more things.
we have their shit. If you bring them back their stuff and be like, "Hey guys, I found your stuff. Can I join?" They'll probably let you in.
I bring my own mask.
Yeah, I got my own mask.
Yeah, I'm prepared, man. They would love that, I think. And then another couple of other things as well. As you've looked through just quickly, Morian, you've noticed a couple of other names that have come up. So she's also known by the Bane of Bahamut, the Chromatic Dragon.
Interesting.
The Dragon Queen, or, as you heard earlier, the Dark Lady.
Okay.
Everything's a crime scene already.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, I would like to show those two that we have with us home.
Sure.
I'm just
And
thinking
also-
about. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just thinking about these 3 murders that killed all the followers of our beneficial Dark Lady.
Right.
No.
Also,
Interesting.
I also would like to force Sten to acknowledge that we've done our job and that I don't have to work for the Flaming Fist anymore and can go back to my bloody normal, nice, cozy life.
You don't quit, you're fired. Give me back the badge.
Stan, from what you remember as well, from what Dodge told you, the task isn't technically completed until there's 10 days of no attacks.
Oh, for the...
Okay. You're 10 days away from retirement.
Alright, fine.
That means I'm not fired.
Which means you are... Yeah, I guess not.
Damn it.
Dugan,
This thing
you
down.
seemed interested in this book. Do you want to keep it or should I keep it?
I can keep it, you know.
I hand you the book and the scroll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write them.
It's time to split the price, the payment.
Should we do that not in a bath house with a bunch of dead people?
Probably a good idea.
Alright.
Finally, let's go.
Probably
I'd
let Zosh know.
suggest escorting those 2 back to their respective homes. And then meeting up somewhere safe.
So the Elf Song Tavern, you guys are heading to the Elf Song Tavern?
I guess.
All right. Yeah, it's currently pushing probably about 5 o'clock in the evening. You guys are obviously very exhausted. It's been a very long day. It seems pretty quiet out right now. Like I said, it's still raining. And you eventually make your way towards the Elf Song Tavern. It seems somewhat lively right now, as considering it's raining outside. You know, it's still a lot of uncertainty in the air about what's going on, but, you know, things are carrying on as they should. You know, everything's out of people's control, so they're doing what they can just to keep people lively, keep people uplifted. You can see... crap, I've forgotten his name. You can see Alan very much quickly running around, you know, serving drinks. He sees you guys as you walk in. Oh, I feel like it's been forever. Where have you all been?
Taking a bath.
Busy.
Not together.
Not together.
Right.
Spray of that
Right.
last guy
Hey,
took out.
you know, I'm not one to judge. Are you looking for a table?
Looking for
I just want to sleep.
More like a room, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Room will cost you probably about 5 silver for the night.
I'll have a separate room, thank you.
5 silver, please.
I'll just pass him the silver.
No, I'll
Drinks?
just...
Anything?
Beers.
Nope.
6.
Coming right up,
6.
Sten. He looks at
There
one
are
of the
only 4 of us,
waitresses,
Sten.
kind of like shouts out, "Beer now, Sten, go!"
Walker's gonna be like, there's only 4 of us, man.
Oh, did you want something as well? They're all for me.
Are you sure you don't want food? I can get you guys a table. Don't worry about
Alright,
these
sure.
peasants.
Yes,
I know
actually,
we're little books,
you know what?
but you know.
Actually, yes. You know what? Food sounds fantastic right about now.
You know what, Morian, this one's on me. You look a little bit down and out. Anything to lift your spirits, buddy? Hey!
I chipped my
shitheads.
horn.
You hear him shout across the room. Up! Go upstairs. No one wants to hear anyway. table over here. Come on. You see what, like, three, just like, you know, one dwarf, a gnome, and like another male human just kind of get up, look at Alan like, fucking asshole, and just basically shrug their way like upstairs as the table is freed. And you guys sit down. He eventually brings Stan you 6 beers. All right, what'll it be?
Nice.
You all look like shit. You said you had a bath. You don't look like you had a bath. You're covered in blood, Stan.
Oh, I bathe in the blood of my enemies.
Fell down the stairs. That's what he did.
Did you go to the... No, I'm not even gonna go there, actually. Yeah. Keep that to yourself.
2 hand beers.
Right.
Like washing out the blood with beer.
How did that man
I start
obtain a
to-
title for 2 years? I don't understand.
Neither do I, man. Neither do I, my friend.
I start cleaning up my gear. You know, try and get rid of as many blood stains as possible.
Yeah, you clean up pretty quick. Like, you're pretty skilled at this by now. So what'll it be? Any food? Anyone else want to drink?
Yes.
Except for the,
I'll
you know,
have
the
some
obvious drunk
roasted
over here.
venison.
Roasted venison. Okay.
What
What I
he
hear is potatoes and some bread. All right. Coming right up. Anyone else?
Meat, potatoes, dumplings, anything that you have that is
Potatoes
edible.
it is. You.
Great.
He looks
Something
to you,
like,
Volko. Something
like
light.
a salad.
All right, potatoes and bread it is. He walks away and eventually comes
Love him.
back with a small, you know, a big plate, kind of just with all your potatoes and bread. Did you guys order drinks? Sorry.
Water?
Water. He gives you a water. Beer. You got beer. All right. And Dugan.
Blood of the enemies of Tiamat. I'll just silver wine.
Guys,
Okay. So he slides
Yeah,
you your
put
beer,
on the
Marion. He gives you your water, Volko, and he still looks at you like, really? You made me fetch this? All right, that'll cost you guys, I don't know, you know,
That'll cost me?
because I know Stan relatively well. The rest of you are all right. Let's say another 5 silver pieces for the night. All right. Just come and get me if you need a drink. And if anyone causes anything, you just let me know, all right? I got you. And he walks back to
what
behind the
if
bar.
you call something?
Looks like this place is the only place where you have reputation, Stan. It's Volko like sits like opposite of Stan.
It's good being the greatest until you're not.
I once heard my wise man said, in order to raise, you need to fall. And you
That
quite succeeded on that.
Did that man ever hold a heavyweight championship?
I don't know. I don't care. Let's drink.
Ah!
And then Volko's just gonna like grab. Are we still carrying our chests? With loot?
I would have assumed that you guys decided to place them, like any coin, any, you know, any gems or anything like that you place within your backpack.
All right.
Yeah, I think we left the chest. We just took the stuff inside.
Yeah, okay. Are we gonna do it here or in a private room?
I would prefer to do it in a private room because that's why I kind of was asking for a room. And I like just motion around to probably, you know, a bunch of people.
Fair enough. I'll see you there, and like Volko gets up, makes his way into his room.
As like Volker, you get up. Alan makes his way back quickly to the table. You know what, I just found this really nice bottle of wine, Mario, and I thought of you, Albacus wine.
You are amazing.
All right. So you want some, or I mean, I know I'm pretty great
Yes.
and all, but glorious. Well, you know, this is on the house as I had. So here, have a drink. Anyone else? Stan.
No, you can keep that fancy crap.
All right. Hey, depressed man. Bushy beard. You want blood at the enemies? This is about as close as you're gonna get right now.
Yeah, I'll get some. I just want to get wasted.
He pulls your glass and like kind of just shifts it very closely to the edge of the table. Drink up, will you? And walks off.
All right. So 10 days. We have to wait for 10 days.
10 days. We go tell Zodge. Cleared it out. Count 10 days. Then you're free to spill as much wine on yourself as you'd like.
At this point, you see Clank just walking past. Sits down on the table, pretty close to you guys. The steam just like puffs out from his suit.
Steam.
You're right.
You saying that to Clank?
Yeah.
It's a mechanical robot. I think,
You just
huh?
you just hear the as he like looks over to you, raises his tankard, and just like pours it on himself like he's drinking something, and then turns around, slams it down on the table.
I feel ya. I feel ya. And I just start eating.
All right.
All right.
I hate people
As the table goes quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's just like nom 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 nom.
Well,
It's good food.
Walker is just gonna be currently busy with unpacking his bag and
Alright.
laying all the loot on the table.
Yeah, so you've gone up to your room, you've sorted it all out. I think it was around 675 gold all up. So you'd probably sit there for a good half an hour to an hour sorting that out.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
we come upstairs after having food.
All right, you guys make your
Just
way
as a
up.
reminder. That's what we've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, just double check a little later. But just off the top of my head, that's what I think I ended up getting it down to when I tried earlier. All right, so you guys make your way up. You guys sit with Volko and basically help count, I assume, or
Yeah. I empty out the stuff that I have.
all right.
I just have 2 moonstones from the tomb. I think that's about it. And the bookcase, but that doesn't work anything.
All right.
Yeah, we have. Let's see. We have 2 potions of fire breath. 10 days of rations. 4 tinder boxes if anyone wants those. I gave the daggers to Volkodov because he really likes daggers.
Just really good with them.
And
That's
then
all
we
you're
have. What is that? 6,900 copper. 6,250 silver. And
Wait, did you say 6,200 something silver?
600, sorry.
600.
600.
There's
600
about
silver.
1750 silver pieces. There is 6,900 copper pieces.
Copper pieces, yeah.
Yep.
There's
There
the
is-
gems, 10 gems with 10 GP.
Yep.
Yep. And Volko takes 3. 1 extra for accounting.
There's also the 2 red crystal vials with gold stoppers, which are 25 gold pieces each.
Yeah, but they are potions of fire breath. I mean, if someone wants to sell them, then sure, but I feel like the actual potion
Yeah.
is more worth it.
There's
Well, I
the
might know of somebody.
delicate porcelain dragon mask, which is 25 gold pieces.
And the crown, which is
And the crown.
250 gold.
Yeah.
Since we cannot split those 2 items and probably the agats as well, I will suggest that we visit one of my friends to sell it off.
Sure. I feel like getting them.
Unless you're happy
of-
with 1,000 copper.
I do not want a piece from the hoard.
You don't want anything from the hoard?
Yeah, I mean, I can take the other stuff, but not from the hoard.
Not
Alright.
from the hoard.
That was all from the hoard that we just spoke about.
Right?
Yeah.
Bigger share for us.
Okay, I'll need to recount that. Give me that, Morion. Just like take the coins back. 1, 2,
Are you
3,
sure?
4, 5, 6. Yeah, she's sure.
All right. I
Anything
chuck.
for a while of blood there.
I give Dugan 5 sets of manacles and 4 tinder boxes and 10 days of rations.
That's good.
As
That's
Morian
his
just
currency.
gets out these large manacles and just dumps them in front of you with like a couple of boxes on top. While everyone's just sitting there counting gold and silver and copper and crowns.
These are not from the hoard, you know?
It's a lot of coins.
I can take the moonstones, yeah.
You can take the moonstones, yeah, totally.
That's true. That's
We have
true.
moonstones?
Yeah, from the sarcophagus.
Ah, true. Because that's not the hoard.
So you guys just take the evening. It takes you a little while, I think, probably an hour or so, just to count it out and distribute it. What do you guys want to do for the rest of the evening?
Have a
Well,
rest.
yeah. I am gonna go back home, honestly.
All right.
Once with everything divvied up, I'm gonna grab my shit and I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, you make your way back home. Easy travel, and for once, it's quiet. Lady of the house is currently just sitting within the dining hall and basically just sorting her bookshelves. Just kind of doing some casual cleaning as you enter in, and she's happy to see you.
Good evening. I
Oh, yeah,
have returned. Yes.
good to see you.
I managed to bring some funding so we can now properly repair the roof.
Have you been doing work elsewhere?
Well, you could say that. We raided that cultist temple. It was a nightmare. I was pretty sure I was gonna die.
Is this because of
I mean for some reason he sent me there, but also
Right.
flaming fist business.
That's
Should be over
fine.
though now. Things should be back to normal now.
I mean, there hasn't been a lot to do here anyway, just little old me by myself. But, it's good to see you, yeah. That's good. It's been quiet. But nice. Have you had tea?
Not had. I'll make us some tea.
Lovely. Lovely. And she just sits down. You can tell she's like a little relieved to have someone around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting a little older, it's comforting.
you know,
But
that's
yeah, it's quiet, it's peaceful. It doesn't seem like anything crazy has occurred here of late, which probably
Alright,
sets your mind at ease.
yeah. I just dump my stuff somewhere and get changed real quick and make some tea and relax and just tell her of what the fuck was going on.
She listens, and considering like I said, she's a little older, so. But even considering her age, like she very much enjoys listening to you, regardless of what you've done or where you've been or the fact that you've had to like kill a bunch of cultists. She just enjoys being in your presence, and yeah, she's happy. So yeah, you settle down for the night, you relax, you spend time with her. The rest of you all take your separate rooms and rest for the evening. as you wake up to what is still a very stormy day here in Baldurs Gate. The Elfsong Tavern seems a little quieter in the morning. The music isn't loud. If anything, there is not at all. And once again, do I actually have it here? Yeah. You all get woken up by a very familiar tune.
Oh, sing a song of Elturel, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs and fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Elturel when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty Hell Riders, take up your swift, keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Elturel, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companions' light until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturel until our final breath.
Now, I forgot to mention this the first time, but that is actually a song that is... Stan, you know it. Dugan, you might have heard it a few times. Maureen, you probably heard it a few times as well. It is sung in Elvish. So most of you actually don't understand it, but it is a song that is continuously sung in the Elfsong Tavern, and it's not something that is sung by a person.
Fucking ghosts.
Let me see.
Oh, is it one of those fish that you put on the wall and that starts singing?
Yes,
and like
absolutely.
dancing?
YMCA.
I know Elvish.
Oh, it's the parts again. I have too
Let me
many
see if I
parts
can find
here
it
in this
real quick.
town.
I'll have to tell you about it another time. I don't think I've got it here.
Government mandated fish on the wall. Everyone must have one.
Oh, here we go. So it's more of like a ghostly lamentation. People say it's an elf spirit like haunting the tavern. I think you would probably only understand this, Volko, and from what you can hear from the lyrics, that the spirit kind of sings not of a long lost lover, but of Elturel. And
I know Elvish.
it.
Same.
Okay, you know it as well. So I guess all three of you understand it then. You do notice though in the last like 2 or 3 days that you guys have been in the Elfsong Tavern, the lyrics have changed. It used to be of a long lost lover, but now it is of Elturel.
Volko will silently ponder upon it.
The ghosts are always the first to know.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys
It's like a news
wake up
broadcast.
once again to that little ghostly lamentation. What do you guys want to do today?
I
Meet
have
up.
a few tasks in mind.
Well, feeling fresh and rested, I would like to meet up with my best crew in the world. And on the first floor, behind the table with a breakfast.
All right. So you're downstairs eating brekkie. Alan brings you out something nice. You know, this morning he's got some bacon and everything. It looks
Bacon
like
and
he's a
egg
little
rolls.
short on stock last night. Stan, what are you doing?
I am gonna come down hungover after my 6 big beers, but cleaned up from the blood, like I've spent the time at some point overnight.
Right. Yeah, you look a little cleaned up. You've had a shower and everything.
Just gonna
You see,
slump into the chair.
yeah, Volko there, and you sit down, slumping in front of him.
Hey, Stan.
I didn't think you were real. Did we actually do that yesterday?
What are you talking about? Have a seat. It's breakfast time.
I'm already sitting. You don't tell me what to do.
Oh, sorry, you're just... Well... It's just your tone, and you look like you're standing.
Ah, yes, yes.
I took you for a dwarf for a second.
Huh, what? Alright. Proceed.
Stan, what do you want? Food? Beer?
Beers.
Right.
6.
Of course. He doesn't even walk back. He just hands you the 6. Just walks off.
6 pack.
I'm just gonna slowly sip this.
He's just like already prepared. Morin,
Where's
what are you
Dugan?
doing?
Well, as always, you know, get up really early, to do my chores, and I guess honestly, not really sure why, but I will sort of walk over to the tavern and see if the guys are around.
Yeah, you get up early, you do some chores. It's quiet in the house. You do notice that the mistress isn't up. Like she normally has a little bit of a sleep in, but she seems to be staying in bed a little longer than normal. But you find your way to the tavern and you see Volko and Sten just sitting down. Sten is currently drinking beers. Volko's eating some bacon and everything.
Morning.
Morning.
I sit down and I order some tea and some scrambled eggs.
All right. Alan quickly rushes around, gets you some tea and some scrambled eggs. Dugan, what are you doing?
I will head for the breakfast as well, but this time I want meat, not potatoes.
You make your way down. You see everyone, and Alan, eventually brings you some bacon and some eggs and some potatoes.
Not potatoes. No potato.
Out comes as a meal.
You're forced to eat.
That's
I'm
let's
just
say, I don't know,
Throw them with the fork, like.
8 silver pieces. Then if you keep drinking any more beer, I'm not going to have any more beer to give you. 8 silver pieces. Come on, I got stuff to do.
8 from me, okay.
All right, good chat. Bye. No, not 8 each. 8 altogether.
Okay, then 2 from me. Sorry, give me back my 6.
That's too late. Nah, he gives you back your 6.
Too late.
And just slowly makes his way back, just cleaning up and tending to the inn. The inn, like I said, is very quiet. There's only a few patrons in. There's a couple of people probably slumped over what is like, a couple of tables, either hungover or passed out. Familiar faces that are, normally just drunk and unconscious within this time of the morning, Sten. But nothing exciting. Very mundane morning in the Elf Song Tavern.
Well, after finishing his breakfast, Volko is gonna start gathering his attention to himself. Like, my friends, as I've stated yesterday, our recently acquired possessions cannot be split among us, as they are in a state of solid object. Do you understand this, then?
We will cut it in half.
Not quite.
Oh.
I wish we had another leader anyway.
Oh,
I know of a friend who is gonna be most likely interested in acquiring those possessions. Give us a money reward that we can fairly split it among 3 of us. Dugan, you're still not interested in the deal?
Yeah.
I would have asked why, but I don't care. So
I'll
yeah.
take his share. So
No, you won't. We'll have to split it between 3 of us.
should probably hand some of that to Zodge as well.
That unfortunately will have to go off your cut, since that is only your idea and only you support it.
Okay, give me the crown.
We need to sell the crown.
Do we?
We need evidence for the city guard.
Well, Morion has masks. Seems like a pretty good evidence to me.
That's true. What's
Good.
the cheaper object there? Is it the mask?
The mask is way cheaper. Way cheaper.
Keep the masks. Sell the crown.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So when everyone's ready, we'll make our way there.
Do we have to come with you? I mean,
No.
I
No, you don't.
trust you well enough to do this.
Unless you're planning to get attacked.
By who? By you?
Not right now.
You can. Sorry for prying, but why is it that you don't want any money from the horse specifically?
Anything for our glorious Dark Lady?
Huh?
Anything is what?
You say what now?
By the way, after breakfast,
Can I
I'd
inside
like-
him to see if he's serious or if he's fucking with us?
Give me an inside check, absolutely.
Oh, mother trucker.
Dugan,
Oh boy.
you roll me either whatever you feel you want to roll here, or you can just tell,
Deception or
Straight up.
persuasion or
yeah, what you're. Up to you.
Performance
I like-
check.
Or you can also GM me if you don't want them to see what you're rolling.
yeah.
All right. What do you tell her?
are you fucking with us or are you being serious?
My, Morion. Mind your manners.
I just need some stuff. I don't know. But hey, you never know. Maybe.
Alright, you know what? Forget that I asked. It doesn't matter. Once we've
Yeah, I mean,
once the crown has been sold, I assume we're all, going our own ways again.
10 days. 9 days now.
Well, yes, but
I mean, technically this is
Excellent.
day one, but sure.
After the end of today, 9 days. I think
Well,
we need to see Zodge. Let him know stuff's done. I also got to give him this skull from that shrine.
I also have a skull. From
Maybe
that
I'm
shrine.
referring to the shrine and I'm just holding up an empty hand.
Maybe.
And we got Jasso to return, and what was the name of the tiefling?
Neza, I believe.
Wait, I have it here. Veneta Cress.
Netta Cress for the Othun Patriarch family. I think we should go do that as a group, just in case the dragon cult comes back.
Sure.
And then
Sounds
we
good.
can go our separate ways until the 10th day.
Sounds very good.
I will agree with this decision. Now that this conversation has come to a conclusion, let us go. And Volko
course,
stands up.
First thing.
What are you doing first? You laid out 3 things there. What are you guys doing first?
Well, 4, we got Volko's Thieves Guild guys. or whatever.
All right. What are you doing first, though?
Let's do Volko's thing.
All right.
Sure. Sell the crown.
Get it done.
All right. So, Volko, it's been a while, but you know, eventually it comes to your mind on how to find this place. It's a little bit hard to find because the cants aren't exactly so readily laid out like the rest to find an entrance. This is more something that only a specific few people might know about if they are essentially people that only do specific tasks within the guild. But eventually you do find one of the cants and it starts leading you towards probably the southern side of the city. And it eventually leads you down what is a very narrow alleyway to where you find what is a set of concrete steps leading to what is a its door. It has a window on the side and both of them are currently barred up, wooded. Morian, give me an arcana check.
Back, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm actually proficient in that. Holy shit.
Just gonna look back for a second.
Not
just
that
to-
anybody would know.
You do notice there are magical runes in certain positions on the door and above the window. You don't know
Okay.
what they do, but they're there.
Alright. Also, quick question. Did the curse wear off?
Yes, the curse is gone now, absolutely.
Let's go.
And I will say that, Volko, you haven't heard anything about this shop closing up.
Well, that's unexpected. Just gonna get close to the door, listen
right.
into it, maybe like give it a knock.
All right.
Barney,
As you
Barney.
lean in and you go to give it a knock, you find immediately your fist just going through the plank as it hits the door on the other side.
He's like, oh, no, of course, same old Barney. Follow me. He's getting through the door.
All right. I'll stand slide here. Okay. You guys, yeah, so you open up the door, you notice immediately that, you know, it is an illusion. And you guys open it up. And as you open it up, though, you all immediately walk in and you look left to right and things seem immediately off. There's absolutely no shelves. There is no one there to greet you. But you do notice probably... Who wants to give me a perception check?
I might as well do that.
Yeah.
Perception?
Yeah.
I don't know what's normal for this place, so.
Neither do I. Kind of.
All right. Yeah, so Volko, you look around, you're trying to think, is this normal? Like, it's been a while. And you turn around and you see what is Dugan's... It's not like a long loft of hair, but it's long enough to see that his hair is starting to rise up. And then you look at Morian and you start to see that her tux is slightly starting to rise up towards her head. And as soon as you notice it, immediately out of nowhere, you feel all of a sudden gravity take hold and you guys immediately fall down, smacking down onto the wooden floor below. Everyone, oh yeah, I'm gonna do... Everyone takes 1 bludgeoning damage as you all immediately slam down onto the floor of what is apparently this dingy little house that Volker has brought you to.
So we just entered and we fell right down.
Yeah. You felt like you were walking on the floor before it felt like gravity started taking hold, and then immediately like
Oh my
you
god.
felt
Floor was fake
like
as
the
well.
world just
Damn you.
flip and you guys fall.
Ow!
What have we walked into?
I'm gonna kill him.
So you,
He's gonna get up.
you get up, Volko, and you start to look around, and you see, oh, you know, this is the shop I remember. This is what I, you know, it's what I know. It's not a well kept shop by any means. It's very much like broken shelves. There's crap scattered everywhere. It's not organized. There's rubbish everywhere. You name it, you could probably find it. There's just stuff everywhere. But what you do notice is there is, of course, a front counter. And right on the front counter is three things. One immediately that comes into your sight is what is a tiny kitten sitting there cleaning his paws. And either side of him, there is a small sign saying, "Hi, how can I help?" And then on the other side is another sign saying, "Please do not touch."
Do not touch the sign, the kitten, or the.
I feel like
Other
that's gonna
side.
touch the kitten. Is it a normal kitten? Just, or is it like...
Give me a perception check.
Alright, sure.
Actually, no. Give
Do
me
I
an
get-
Arcana check. This would be an Arcana check.
Sure.
Horror in disguise.
Because I have some
Ooh.
kittens at home.
You look at it, you immediately know that's not like an everyday like physical kitten. You can see the faint shimmering of like arcane magic.
Right. Alright.
But the cat's just sitting
Someone
there
like a
licking its paws.
Okay.
Was it
Fucking
always like
familiars.
that?
You asking me or?
Yeah. Because Volk is
Yeah,
just.
is
he doesn't
this
know what-
normal?
I think so.
Volky, this, from your experience of Barney, he seems it seems right up his alley, to be honest.
Just roll with it, man.
That guy.
All of a sudden, you guys hear from the rafters from where you guys walked in and fell down. Oh, come on! Talk to the car. He's waiting to sell you. Come on! Fucking. All right, and then all of a
Get
sudden,
down here.
you see like this kind of unfurling of this cat. A tabaxi cat just kind of unfurling himself from like what is a bowl from the rafters in the roof, kind of just, you know, tail hanging from the rafter, unfurls himself, like kind of just gets on all fours and stretches up. He's probably like 6'5", real tall, slim cat. He's wearing like a very nice like silk vest. He's got covered on him. He's got runes everywhere, similar to the ones you saw on the door outside. And they're all glowing. There's a couple that aren't glowing. You know, I haven't had visitors in a bloody long time, and y'all coming here acting like a bunch of fucking know-it-alls. Couldn't you just pet the cat? Couldn't you ask the cat maybe you'd like to buy some pork?
Volk is just point at the
very-
sign saying "Do not touch."
Yeah, it very specifically says do not touch, so, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, look, it's a cute. Come on, you don't touch a cat even if it says don't touch.
Barney,
Some
Barney,
cats don't like to be touched.
Well, you got me for it.
You gotta
Apparently,
respect boundaries.
apparently I'm a little rusty with the old game these
Barney.
days. You know, not much
Barney.
people coming to the.
Barnabas.
Oh, it's fucking you. What do you want?
Can I go over and just gently, like, poke the tabaxi on the arm and say, there, did it?
He
Need
looks
to
at
sell
you.
this.
Ha, fucking ha. Who are you anyway? Huh? If you want, you can come and clean the place. I won't pay you, but that'd be great. Anyway,
Thank you for the offer. I already have a job.
enough of my rambling. Name is Barnabas Pete. as I'm sure you're well aware, this is my humble shop. And I'm really mad because you guys didn't go with my little trap. But hey, how can I help you?
Trap.
What do you want?
I need to sell this, and I like put the bag with the crowns, like the crown, the agats, like roll down on the any empty desk. If there's no empty desks, I'll just like shove all the stuff.
Yeah,
The cat aside.
he picks up like Jensen before you sweep everything up. Hey, now, don't mess with Jensen. And he puts Jensen like on his shoulder. That's just like kind of knuckling up
Good
to
name.
him.
We all know he's not real.
I've never seen you three before. This one, I've seen a few times.
Lori and
what?
Beneviento at your service. Just an associate of this one.
Oh, you're just an associate, are you? That's a lot of bloody fancy looking wares you got there for just an associate. Lovely to meet you though, dear. Like I said, name's Barnabas Pete. And you,
Pleasure.
Muscles. Who are you? I like to get to know someone who walks into my house.
Me?
Well, it's certainly not the guy over there with a bow in his back, is it?
He's pretty muscular. I'm not important, don't worry. So I'm like trying to hide my face, like I can't be seen.
Well, you got a name or what?
You remember the match?
Steve,
You remember the match from 2 days ago?
shut the fuck up.
His name's
The Hellstone
Ben.
Tower.
If you don't be quiet right
Like,
now.
you either give me a name or you leave my shop. Those are the terms.
Sten Austin.
All right, Sten Alston, it is nice to meet you. I'm guessing he's a little shy. And you in the back?
Yeah, you know how.
Me?
Hi. Everyone else has introduced themselves. Well, partially.
Dagon, Archer, Ranger, Norseman, devout follower of Tiamat.
First of his name.
Yeah, fucking who?
Tiamat,
He's so
glorious
insane.
Dark Day.
Right.
Big glorious is her name.
Oh, cool. Who the fuck you're bringing into my store?
Don't mind him. His name is Dugan. She's a bum who I picked up on the way here.
Well, that explains a lot. This is the company you're keeping these days, eh? Is that how you procured all this miscellaneous goods?
Yes, exactly. And we need to sell it off.
Don't
Right.
forget to mention it to your local cultist.
Dugan.
I'm
Please.
just
I
gonna
just-
ignore him. Jensen, can you write down those names? All right, fantastic. What? You want to sell these, do you?
Yes.
He picks up the crown. He's looking at it. He's looking at all the wares, trying to gauge like how much he thinks they're of value. All right. I'll give
How much do you think
you,
it will cost?
I don't know. 200 gold for
What
the
do you mean you
crown.
don't know?
Don't give me that look. You've come here to sell wares, and you've come to sell them quick. Barnabas Pete can sell them, and he can sell them quick. I always have, and you've had no issues. Now, have you? You haven't had nothing to bite you in the ass, have you?
Is it true? Was it like that?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't had any issues as that you know of.
I mean, yeah, that's true, yeah. But
It's not someone you've
Good to
been
go,
to
pieces.
like a lot, but the times that you've come here, he seems to being able to get rid of anything that you might need to get rid of.
this isn't trinkets or, stone statuettes. This is a crown we're talking about. 20 gold pieces, it's a joke.
Puts it on his head. Yeah, it's lovely.
And it costs way more than 20 gold.
I didn't say 20 gold, lad. I said
He said
200
200.
gold.
Oh, I heard 20.
I heard 20.
Oh, well, apologize. The accent's probably a little too thick when I'm speaking like this.
That's why I hate the fax. 200 to say.
200 sounds fair.
He's licking his paw. Yeah.
Give me a second, I need to think.
What is he selling? Like, what is the stuff around us in the shop?
You see a couple of things actually. You see there is numerous colored vials. Let me just take a look. You see a couple of like pouches. 2 pouches that are different colors. You see what is a sack. Stan, you immediately notice probably on the western side of the wall a shield with a strange expression upon its face.
On its face, an expression.
Yeah.
Confusion.
He immediately notices you looking around, Marion. Anything pique your interest, dear? You know this isn't everything. I'm sure I could pull something up out of this rubble here and find something of use.
I just start browsing while those are arguing, and I say, I'll just have a look. You're selling some interesting wares.
Of course. So are you trying to find out what they are exactly, or are you just going to keep looking around?
I'm mostly curious if he has any healing potions.
Yeah, like amongst those, like there's probably a row in the back, probably on one of the shelves. It's tipped like on a 45-degree angle. The potions are like tilted into the side of the shelf. You know, it looks like they could just fall off and break any minute. There is, you see 4 vials of red liquid in 4 of them. You do see 3 other vials. One of kind of a greenish, like olive color. One is purple and looks a little thick. And then there is one that is kind of a dark, viscous green.
All right.
Orc is just still busy calculating.
Yeah.
I'm actually calculating. Sorry, give me a second.
Sorry.
What are these? I mean, I assume the red ones are healing potions, but what is this green one and the purple one?
Great, alright. Yeah, obviously potions of healing, so just your normal set of potions of healing. We've got 4 there. Very good. I get them from a local supplier. You know, good stuff. I can give those to you for about 45 gold pieces because of Mr. Volko over here, so you get them a little cheap. This one, that's a bit more of like an olive color. That, you know, if you see like an animal around, you could probably make it your friend if you're, you know, a little lonely these days, which looking at you in your suit, you might be. Purple one, if you want to pry into someone's mind, well, that's your best bet. And then this one, well, this one you don't really want to swallow or ingest in any manner, so don't do it. I've nearly had Jensen do it several times. That's why he's at the counter and he works the counter.
He's doing a good job working the counter. How much the one that binds that makes you able to spy into people's brains?
That one will probably run you about 180 gold. You know what? I'll give it to 170 because of our lovely friend over here. That's the best I can.
How much cash did we get from the thing?
We got, well, as I already said,
Was it like 1500 copper?
1500 copper,
Right? Yeah.
which makes only like 150 gold. 10 copper is 1 silver.
I think it's
10 silver is 1
150
gold.
silver, 15 gold pieces. Copper, silver, gold.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. 45 gold for each potion, right?
45 gold for the potions of healing. 170 for the lovely pry into your mind.
Oh,
I'll buy the mind potion.
Right? One lovely potion coming right up for you, and he kind of just shifts it along the table. If I hear of any foul deeds, you didn't get it from me, right? If you get in
Course not.
trouble, whatever. Nothing.
Never even know how to find you.
How about a little barter, Bernie? That crown for those 4 potions.
All right. I mean, that's yeah,
It's 20
sure.
gold difference.
That's all right. Yeah, here you go. Here's a stack of 4 potions. Give me the crown.
There you go.
The maths is in his favor. No.
Why, you
Yeah,
only get-
what was that math you
Wait,
just
You
did?
traded 200 gold for 180 gold worth of potions.
Yeah,
180? Wait, no.
yeah, 45 times 4 is 180, and he was
Yeah.
offering 200.
It's done.
I
It's-
mean-
he's wearing the crown right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's a friend
Well-
of mine. All
You
right.
know who's not gonna do any business for us anymore.
If you bring in more of these goods around, I'll surely have some more goods to, offer you. But, things are a little slow of late. El Terrell kind of disappearing kind of situation, and never went to so fucking far away. I can't really get much stock around, so. But I've got some things, you keep the business coming all nice. So.
All right.
I
Walkers
learn
together.
more about the shield.
Yes. 1 second, because for some reason my NPC sheet has changed. So, so he walks up next to you. You like that shield, eh, lad?
I think.
And there's a shield of expression.
What's it do?
You see that face? Can change at a whim. That's right. You can make it angry if you wanna, intimidate your foes, or you make it sad if you're not having a good day.
And
Yeah.
how is that useful to me in combat?
Sorry, what was the question again?
Never mind. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Right, yeah. No, it's good. Looks
How much you charging for this thing?
$100 gold pieces.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, Barnabas P is sure as. Yeah.
Is he trying to scam us here?
An inside check. I'm
Can I
trying
inside
so
as
hard
well?
to keep a straight
He's
face.
Sus as fuck.
I'm suspicious too.
It's Maureen, it's not so much like from what you can see. It's not so much that he is trying to scam you out of your money. It's more or less that he doesn't have like the content that he used to have to sell. So right now he's feeling a little bit inadequate in terms of what he can give people, and there hasn't been a lot of people around like.
Right. Okay.
So it's just like,
So
yeah,
he's
this
just-
this is what I've got. Kind of cool,
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah. Super
me-
cool.
Check something real quick.
Walkers is gonna put out of the bag the rest of the items. The goblets, I think, or vials. Vials, stones. What else was there? I lost the message, but there it is.
Yeah, I think for
Oh,
the
the
rest of
mask.
the things, you probably get what you're asking for.
That's
Are we
awesome.
are we selling the potions of fire breath? Because I feel like we might not want to do that.
I don't think we should.
So that's the
Think that could be
remaining.
handy.
That's the remaining items. Ignore the 1,200 silver pieces. That's mine.
Yeah. So you've got about 125, 100. 175 there. So you could probably, yeah, he'd probably pitch about 150 gold for the remaining items. Just like a little a fencing fee, essentially.
Well, we don't need it anyway, so yeah, we'll grab that.
Yeah.
120, 150, you said? Yep.
Yeah.
150. Divided by 3, we cannot divide it by 3.
150 divided by 3? Yeah, 50 each.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking 160. I was like, it's gonna be 52. No. Too many calculations. Alright, that's your card. Bunny, can you like exchange coins, please? It's like put a bag of like 1,500 copper pieces.
Yeah, I suppose so. All right, yeah, here you go. Here's your money. Thank you for the goods.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can get you? I've got rings. I've got these fancy goggles on the back. Maybe an amulet. Fancy sack. A couple of stones that I don't really know what they do, but...
Got a bag of holding?
No. No, I haven't seen one of those in a couple of years, to be honest. But...
Hey, Bunny, what do you...
I do have this fancy handy haversack. Son of a bitch, man.
What does the sack do?
1 second. My NPC sheet isn't
It's
working right
broken.
now. Okay, so I think I was selling this for much cheaper because this is not the price. Actually, I might have been selling for this. So I'm going to. Can I link this in any way? I think I can.
I think you can just click it if it's in the inventory.
Hang on.
I think.
Yeah, you can roll it like an item from the NPC. Yeah.
There you go. There we go. So essentially, it's like a bag of holding. It can't contain as much as a bag of holding. It has more limitations, etc. I don't remember what I priced it at though. Let's just say, if you guys want this, I would say maybe 300 gold.
300 gold.
How much we got? How much we got?
I have none.
I've got 1,400 copper. That's 14 gold. I've got 107.
Gold?
Yes.
Well, I have 200 essentially.
Oh, you got nothing, but you've got 200.
Hey, buddy,
I've got no money. Has 200.
I think it's going to be handy. You should be. Let's just get it. We'll get more money.
Is that the majority of your money?
I think so.
Is it?
It's pretty well all of mine.
Well, everyone has 50. Well, except for Dugan. You got 50 more, you got 50 at least.
Yeah, but also I just paid a fuck ton of gold for the mind reading potion.
So it's dependent on how much you've got, really. I've got us a third of the way there.
I'm not carrying the rest of it.
Can I
You can-
negotiate with Barnabas?
Absolutely, and you can always come back. Like, you guys know of this place.
I just want to buy better armor for myself. Getting knocked down pretty easily. Would you happen to have any exotic furs, leather, bunny?
Exotic leathers. That's what you're into.
Furs, leathers.
No,
not
that kind of
really,
leather.
lad.
It's not latex I'm talking about. Latex armor.
I got some fancy stones if you'd like to take a look at those.
Are they just fancy?
I mean, they do something.
Like what?
So he pulls out 2 stones
shit.
that have
Right.
similar faces on them. All good.
So-
Essentially, you can communicate with each other with these.
Sending stones was fun. They're fun.
Fucking annoying stand there all the time.
How much are they?
Just throw the rock away.
God, I think
How much are those?
let's just say like 30. I don't have any pricing on me. I had all my pricing literally on this NPC sheet. And it's gone to shit, so...
I mean, we can buy those.
Volker's just gonna put the big bag of the gold coins on the desk, push it towards Stan. Get your bag.
Get the bag.
Yep.
All right, let's get the bag. Let's cut our weight down.
Ooh.
Alright. Yeah, he hands you the haversack.
No encumbrance.
Gives you 300 gold. You give him 300 gold. All right. Yeah, haversack is all yours. Let me just put that in your. So who's taking it then? Who's taking control of it?
Me.
It might actually make sense because I've got greater weight capacity for
Alright.
Yeah.
the weaker strength.
Sure.
Volko, that's in your inventory. And Morian, I'll get you that.
Is it?
Mind reader.
I don't see it.
Is it? Should be under items.
Mm-hmm.
You in items?
I'm just refreshing the page. Maybe that'll work.
Can I
Yeah.
buy the sending stones?
I mean, you've got the money, yeah.
I would like to buy the sending stones.
All right.
Nope, I don't have it. Inventory, spells, effects. Nope.
Morian, owner, changes. Just let me double check.
Yep, I can see it.
Yeah, you should see it. Volko, I don't know where you're not.
This is in the side.
It's not in your inventory. It's
Sidebar, not in the inventory, in your items, on the sidebar, chat, combat encounters, scenes, actors, and then items.
Ah, those items. Okay, yeah, I see now. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. And I can just move it to my character, right? Yes, I can. Yes, I can outward. Now it works. Woo! No money. Literally.
I'm not going to try and sell you guys a new more because there's a bunch of stuff here you guys would probably like, but I don't have my fucking prices here because stuff is fucked up.
Yeah, I mean we can come back anyway, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
we'll come back later.
We have no money left anyway.
Yeah.
Most of us.
I'd like to do a little bit of shopping as well.
All right. What would you like to do?
The first thing I need to do is turn the moonstones into gold.
I mean, you could have just given those to Barnabas if you wanted to do that.
Okay, I'll need a studded leather armor.
All right.
And I'm not sure if this guy offered the best price for a potion of healing.
I mean, you guys just bought him out of 4 potions of healing.
Yeah, I'll pass it. I'll pass one to one each, essentially.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna use the rest of the stone money to get some potion. Just wasn't sure it was gonna be from this guy.
Yeah, so he had 4, and then you had the 4 from the cultist cabin as well. All right, yeah, you eventually find what is just kind of like a tanner that creates armors and everything, probably a little bit north of where like Elfsong's Haven is. He's currently outside, just kind of fitting like pauldrons for like leather and everything, and just strapping them down, nailing them on. Yeah, he seems pretty preoccupied.
Hi, mate.
Huh?
Hey,
You're right.
I need some good leather armor, some studded leather armor.
Oh, you come to
You
the right
have
place. This is the place.
Any prepared for my
Yep.
size?
Looks you up and down. Let me take a look. He comes out with probably 2 sets of studded leather armor. They look roughly your size.
Okay, I'll see which one fits better, and I don't want to keep this long.
All right. Well, this will be 45 gold. Not 45 gold pieces. What was it? Yeah, it was 45 gold pieces. 45 gold
Okay,
pieces if you want that.
I think a moonstone was 50, so I'll just hand one and
Did
get the 5
you
gold.
change the moonstones for golds?
Yeah, okay.
Avernus's?
If then I'll just hand 45 gold.
All right. Sure.
Just a quick one. Just remember, would we be able to grab thieves' tools as well?
If you want to go find some
Anyone?
diesels, you could probably get those from Baldurs.
Okay, I have 64 gold pieces left, and can I find any potion of healing cheaper than the guy was offering?
You're probably not going to find them cheaper for what he was doing them for. You're probably going to get the
Okay,
standard
then
rate of 50
I'll-
gold pieces.
Then I'll just get one from them.
Look at
I
me,
mean, you
Dugan.
guys you guys bought the 4 out from him. He had 4 potions.
That's we bought all of them.
You bought them all
Four
already.
can four can go in such a short time.
It can't, but that's all he had.
No, okay.
You have
He
the
doesn't
4
have
from the
any more.
cultists, so you guys have 8 potions of healing right now.
Okay, sorry, I
No.
thought he had more. Okay.
Because 3 of those were used.
Well, 3 of those were
Yeah.
used, so you got 5 now.
Okay.
I have 2. Huh.
But I don't know that. Okay.
Okay, that's that. That's it then. I have other tasks, but they can wait until another time.
All right. So, Blood, if you want to just give Barnabas 25 gold pieces for the thief
That's the thing. I was asking. I was asking because I can't afford it now. I literally have 9 gold left.
Yeah. Well, you're probably gonna have to come back when you've got some coin on you, lad. You know
Fair
how
enough.
these things work.
Better
I
than most of
added
us.
the armor, by the way.
Sorry, what was that, dude?
I added the armor.
All right, cool. Good stuff.
We did it! How are you go see
Shopping complete.
Zorge?
Folks just gonna look into his empty purse. He's like standing in the rain, depressed.
Got a bag? Speaking of which, I'm gonna need you to fit a hempen rope 50 feet and a chain 5 feet in there.
Fine. Just give that to me. Hempen rope. I don't know if I can find it. Hempen rope. What else?
And a chain. 5 feet of chain.
There's only 10 feet of chain.
Rename it to 5 feet. It'll be fine.
Why is it only 5?
Took it from that tiefling.
Only those 2 items? Hempen rope and chain?
Yes. For now.
What do you mean for now?
And
It doesn't
maybe
matter.
more later.
Well, I have officially no place to stay. Actually,
Yeah,
no, I have
dude.
one electro.
You've got this in your items now. Studded leather armor.
Yeah, I
Just in the item
can I
list.
sell the old leather armor.
You can
leather-
sell it. It's probably not going to get the same price as what you bought the other armor for, though.
Yeah, even if
think the
it's
deal
half,
is
it's like 5
per
gold.
standard it's like half.
Yeah, I mean, it's got wear and tear, so you're
like-
probably going to get it
yeah.
at a reduced price.
Wait, can I get half for it?
Yeah, let's just go for half. So,
Okay, I'll just give it away for 5 gold pieces and off it goes.
Yeah. all right. Anyone else want to do anything?
I have a leather worker profession. So perhaps in my free time I can kind of carve a little symbol of Tiamat inside the leather armor's strap.
Yeah, sure. I'd probably say it's probably going to take you maybe like a day or two to do that, though.
Yeah, it's not in rush, you know.
Fucking cultists! Kill them all!
Devil worshippers. Every time.
Goddamn devil
Well-
worshippers.
Since we have finished dealing with the cultist issue, and since Volko doesn't have any money, I think he's gonna go into the Thieves Guild and try and make a little amount of money with his skills.
Can we go talk to Soj?
Oh yeah, true. After that, I'll go do my own business.
We also had that
The two
guy
hostages.
talk about his brother in the low tavern. Low.
The
That
low
too.
lantern, yeah.
And the Dawn Star. We got a lot of things to do.
Shall we go talk to Soj?
Let's go.
Ooh,
Soj.
just walking outside on the rain.
Then give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Alright.
All right. I mean, you've only met Zodge once. You don't really know the ins and out of how the Flaming Fist work, essentially, where they're like, where their main like headquarters or anything is. So the only thing that comes to mind to you is Baldurs Gate.
Basilic. Yep. Alright. Where I first met him and where they were hanging out the other time.
Yeah.
Alright. That's where I guess
Best
we'll
we've
go.
got.
Most likely to find him, right?
Right, lead
Yeah.
the way.
So you guys make your way to Baldurs Gate. You see Zodge standing out there. He seems to be pretty relaxed right now. There seems to be a less influx of refugees coming through at the moment. There's still a small amount, and every now and then you see some of the Flaming Fists kind of arc up and, you know, I think grab someone by the you know, tussle of their shirt or something like that, try and snap some sense of them and then pay the fee or whatever it might be. But he's just standing there currently like sucking on a pipe.
Okay. Business the same as usual, I see. Gotta rough up the refugees. I'm just gonna
things
present
in
the
order,
skull.
lad.
Oh, I guess I don't have the skull. Marion, show him the skull.
I take out a skull, hold them up.
We did it.
What's this?
It's from the Shrine of the Dead Three, Cult of the Dead Three. We went there, fucked shit up.
All right. That's good.
Do we get anything for that? Eh? Just saying, it's a job. We did a good job. I
When
don't
did you
know if
finish
heard.
this?
What was that?
When did you finish?
Yesterday.
10 days. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything. I see any cultists that no, you don't. I don't see any
Can I get
cultists,
a-
then yes, you do.
Can I get an attaboy? Nothing. Alright.
No
Well-
cultists. No.
I said good
In other
job.
news, we got these two people who were found down there. Are they with us, by the way? I'm
Didn't we
assuming
send
they are.
them home?
They've just been like kind of lingering behind you at this point. You guys didn't really specify as what you were doing with them, so I would just say that they're just kind of lingering behind you at this point.
They were there. You want anything to do with them?
I don't know who they are. Who are they?
prisoners from the cult.
You know what?
Citizens of our city.
You know,
I'm
citizens,
sure
yeah.
these lovely citizens would like their flaming fists to do their jobs, so I'll take them off your hands. I'll get them sorted. He basically just guides them inside what is like the kind of towers, like quarters at the base of the tower, in which they can kind of like get seen to in some regard. Well,
Get the statement.
I'll see you here in 10 days.
Okay. Thanks, Zodge.
Anytime. Keep up the good work. If you've done good work, not sure yet. 10 days.
Done great work. I'm the greatest. Don't you ever doubt it. Sorry.
Done all right.
My ego's inflamed right now.
All right.
Not inflated, inflamed.
Inflamed, like a wound.
Yeah, he seems like
burning.
pretty content with the fact that you've, told him that you've done what you've been told to do, but he's still just waiting to see.
Kind of hoped he'd be glad to see the man himself, but all right, things have changed.
Yeah, I was hoping for a bit of, bit of a reward.
Stan, I'm a big fan of yours. Do you expect that?
That's right.
That's ridiculous.
What were we doing again?
You've got the literally the Dawn Star now.
And that's it.
Yes.
I guess, yeah. That's... You guys want to come with me to the Dawn Star?
Is that the dojo thing again?
That's right.
Cool.
See if it's got people there.
I'll tag along. It's usually pretty funny trying to watching and trying to do things.
All right.
Yeah, sure. It's my destination's on the way there as well.
I'm gonna say what?
I will probably handle the other tasks I need to do at the library. I will first search for how to get a vial of blood of a god, and I'll also search for the local cultist behind the library.
Local cultist.
Okay.
Behind the library where they hang out.
I'm gonna say, because we've nearly been live for 4 hours, though, that's the point where we're going to pull it for tonight.
That's fair.
Yeah, as it's getting a little late. But keep that in mind, write that down as that's what you want to do for next session. And we'll go from there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
We made it out of the dungeon, guys, and we somehow survived. I honestly thought we were gonna die.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Gonna get the
lots of
blast.
things.
I mean, technically, I guess we wiped. It's just that the NPC was friendly
I mean,
and didn't kill us all.
he just wanted to get back to what he was doing. Anyway.
Yep, that's fair.
Should have played up.
All right. Well, that was fun. We will be back next Saturday for some Icewind Dale. I will post this probably up on YouTube within the next couple of days. Yeah, thanks for playing, guys, and I will no doubt see you guys, if not throughout the week, probably next Saturday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Adios.